Hello everybody and welcome back to Hades. I'm Ken. We're here once more with Zagreus. Big old Hades in the back there, lounging in his chair, spreading out. He's pretty confident. He's got a good record on us, but we're getting closer and closer. We managed to get to him on our last 3 runs, I think. So we're getting there. 20 attempts in, 3,548 darkness earned. And here we are back in the House of Hades, and I don't know what happened after last week, but I feel like I fell in a Hades hole, and like it's all I've been thinking about basically any time I'm not actively playing another game. Just constantly thinking about Hades. Yeah, like I've been enjoying the game previously, but I feel like whatever happened.
Know your father's rules.
Was that Achilles? Who said that? It was. Whatever happened last time, I feel like something clicked, and I think maybe it's just that I've gotten to the point where I know all the boons, or not all the boons, but I have a decent grasp on a lot of what the boons can be, and so now my brain's starting to actually think about the builds rather than just going and seeing what happens. Right now, will that make me any better at the game? Remains to be seen, but. Your weapon's Dark Thirst also give you more gems. This could be good, but honestly, most of the rewards we want now are diamonds. Like, this is okay, but I think that's unless it's possible we'll get more rewards, but this is the only one that's available at the moment. This superior plunder. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about taking superior plunder. Well, I do want to take superior plunder, but like I don't know how I feel about getting more gems with this, because all of these other rewards are diamonds, and diamonds are not gems. So obviously you can hypothetically trade up, but it's not a good way to go, I don't think. Acquire gems after vanquishing underworld bosses. That doesn't seem that useful. Again, maybe there'll be more to buy with gems. I know there's all this other stuff, but this is all just cosmetic stuff as far as I can tell. Doesn't appear to be anything to be useful. Anyway, let's not dawdle for too long. There are a few things I want to change. Like I said, I've been thinking about this game a lot, and I think we're going to start up today by turning off Ruthless Reflex, which I've really been enjoying. We've been using it since I unlocked it, but I think having 2 dashes is too good. Like, it's a really nice bonus if you get it, but the distance, and especially in the Hades fight, the distance you get off having the second dash. And also, the thing I didn't realize is like the iframes on the dash are basically the whole dash, as long as you don't attack. So apparently if you do a dash attack, you lose some of the iframes, but if you are just dashing, you're basically safe the whole time. I'm also I think gonna go back to Infernal Soul. The only thing is we'd have to upgrade it, but we have the darkness to do so. So we can get 1 Infernal Soul. Is that worth it over Stygian Soul? Tough to say. Maybe we should keep Stygian Soul for now. I don't know. Let's try Infernal Soul and see how we feel. I could kind of go either way on that, to be honest. But I think Greater Reflex is going to be a big deal for us. I don't know how I feel about the other ones necessarily. I think most of these are probably going to stay on red. I could maybe see going for family favorite, but obviously we've invested in privileged status, and it seems to be pretty good so far. I just got to make sure we pick the boons up. So yeah, that's my thinking so far. Hello, Kyle. Good to see you. Hope you're having a nice Wednesday. And thank you for coming by. Right, sword. So the sword is our current aspect,
Your past.
or our current weapon, I guess. The aspects of these things. We don't have any Titan blood. We could unlock something. We could buy a Titan blood with one of these things and use that if we wanted to. This aspect of Nemesis sounds pretty good, but I don't know that I would worry about using it over the aspect of Zagreus. Let's just stick with the one we have for now, I think. I did like this lambent plume. It was pretty satisfying. 1.1% dodge chance of move speed each time you quickly kill an encounter. I don't honestly know what else I would take. We haven't tried any of these god boons. The god boons seem like they could be okay. We haven't really toyed with them too much yet. This bone hourglass actually could be okay. I feel like it might be good in the late game rather than early on. But we should be upgrading stuff. I guess let's take the Shattered Shackle for now. It's 75% damage at this point with the first upgrade. And we don't have any boons to start with. So let's start with the Shattered Shackle and see how that goes. So we've got our bush, bush, bush. We've got our dash strikes. And we've got our... See, if I just mash the button, the delay doesn't seem that much, but it is actually very noticeable when you're mid-combat. Just how long the delay is when you only have the one dash. Dashes feel like they are probably very, very strong. And I think I've not been underestimating them, but I've been a bit too greedy. And maybe shouldn't be going for the expert dash skill when we haven't gotten used to the... I did 53 damage. That seems like a lot. I guess we've got the powered up attack. So that does... Because the dash attack does as much as our main thrust, which is a lot. So it's actually the dash attack's like a pretty strong way to go. And this does 88, which is really good, but it has that big wind up on it, so. Okay, let's see where we go.
Well,
see where we go? Well, I mean, we know where we're going. Let's see how we go, I guess. Right, who's going to be up first? A hammer. Diamond. Amongst the hardest, most bedazzling of substances born underneath. Why is it put us on this page? The diamond nonetheless has somewhat of a stately manner, colourless and stoic next to all the multicoloured stones with which it coexists. Where it arguably lacks in outward beauty, it makes up for with its uses in the sprawling industry of death which master Hades oversees. It probably was supposed to be a hammer one, but we didn't get that. Your dash strike hits twice and deals plus 20% damage. Or we get more damage against armor. I do like this is a lot of damage against armor. Let's try this out. I want to try out the dash strike, so let's see how this functions. Okay, there's no obvious... Oh yeah, that's good damage. And we start off with the key. That feels nice. That's a lot of damage. And it doesn't seem to be any real downside to it. Okay, so let's get our Hades legs going as we do. Nice and simple. Oh yeah, that's very good. I like that. And the thrust has quite good knockback on it, so you can slam enemies into walls with it. I think last time we used the sword, we had that big overhead chop. The one that was just this second hit over and over again. That was quite satisfying, but it's quite difficult to hit enemies with. Okay, coins or Athena. I do like Athena quite a bit. I think her dash is very, very good. The deflect dash. And just generally the deflecting skills seem pretty strong. Oh, we got a backstab there, even though we came from the front. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, the wombo combo. Alright, I'm liking this.
I so look forward to our meeting face to face amongst the gods, dear cousin. Olympus shall be merrier and wiser once you're here.
Always nice to see you, Athena. Phalanx shot. Your cast damages... No, Divine Dash. I do want the Divine Dash. This is the thing we haven't picked this up yet, and I would like to try this out, but we came in here wanting the Divine Dash, so I'm not going to turn it down. I think this is maybe my favorite ability so far. It's simple, but it's so effective. Like, everything along the path is just going to get flung back and damage the enemy. Darkness is definitely what I want here. I want to unlock that second privilege status, I think. Oh yeah, good damage on that. Very good damage. Oh, just absolutely creamed it. This is already a great build. I guess we have the bonus damage from our Shattered Shackle, which is kind of carrying us through these early rooms. But most of the boons tend to be stronger than the Shackle anyway.
Looks like a good spot.
I think this is probably... I guess the trade-off is like, it feels very fast for opening rooms, because usually you don't start with a boon. And so your damage is low at the very start of the run until you get those first boons. We've seen a hellfish before. I guess we probably must have done, otherwise it would have come up with the thing. Yes, we have seen these before. Okay. Always good to get a fish. We love to get a fish. Comes in very, very handy. Okay, get rid of these guys before they heal too much up. Lovely. And we get a bit of health, which is very welcome. I'm liking this dash build. It's very nice. We got enough coin to go to the shop. And I guess we do, because again, I don't really feel like there's a lot I want to buy with gemstones. The other thing we could get with gemstones is we could buy more keys. That's definitely a possibility. Okay.
Something's here.
Always nice to see Karen. Ooh, we got a choice. We got Poseidon. And we've got this is what's his name? Apollo. Anything going around here? Let's talk to Karen. He's always got nice things to say. This shop looks different. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just not having played in a week, but it looks different somehow. What is this thing? It's a cool little statue they've got going on. He's got a couple of them. Do I want Poseidon or do I want Apollo? I feel like Poseidon is like a nice, safe pick, right? You get some good attacks out of him.
I can use this.
Nothing comes freely for the mortals on the surface, nephew. And from the sound of things, it isn't any different with that Charon character.
Yeah, sort it out, Karen. Your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away 30%. That's okay. It's not amazing, to be honest. Poseidon's Aid. I like the Poseidon's Aid quite a bit. I think we're going to take this. This is actually pretty good as well. I could kind of go either way on this. Maybe we take Ocean's Bounty, because it is early on. We don't necessarily desperately need a call. And this is going to make all our upgrade currencies worth 50% more. And also the coins, which coins are good. So it'll make our upgrades a little bit easier to get, which is, you know, we've got to think. I'm always thinking about winning the run, but Wayne pointed out to me, like, maybe you got to think a bit more about, you know, just getting stuff done. Oh, see, look at that deflect is so good. Look at that. It didn't even take a hit.
That'll show you.
And we got Artemis, which is always nice. She's got some good damage. Wouldn't mind an Artemis attack, probably.
That's practically just like the real thing.
Only nerds take Ocean's Bounty. Well, there you go. All about the numbers, right? I mean, Wayne told me to do it, so I feel like Wayne's pretty cool. Your cast seeks foes with a 10% chance to deal critical damage. Yeah, I guess we'll take this. I don't mind Artemis is cool. Artemis is cool is okay. But I guess we'll take the cast. I like her cast because it seeks foes and it's a little bit easier to land the cast. I need to remember to use the cast as well. I'm not doing that. It's a lot of extra damage. It's like 50% extra damage when something's got a cast in it. Keys or darkness? I think probably darkness. We get the bonus doesn't apply to keys, right? It only applies to to the actual currency. And I think we want darkness more at the moment anyway. We'll get the keys in time, but you know, what's the point in worrying too much about upgrading more stuff when we don't have any I like this double. You can get, like, because of the double dash, you can get like two dash strikes off in a row if you're quick about it, which feels good. Okay, life essence, extra damage. We don't really need to use any of these. These are nice to haves, but Pom or a Chaos Door. Now, I didn't really think about this before, but the Chaos Door does use up a one of the chambers in the thing, so it's not always perfect. But also, like, I don't know what I would upgrade here. What have we got? I don't even know if I guess we could upgrade the True Shot or the Divine Dash. I don't really want to upgrade either of those because they're not really there for damage. They're there for utility. So
Let's see.
Wayne says my ears are burning.
I'm rich.
Hello, Wayne. This is the run, says Wayne, which every time you've said that, it goes wrong.
In the moments prior to the fact, thus I am experiencing residual surprise. Your movements through the underworld are as though a veil of darkness enshrouds you. The goddess mixes influence, perhaps. Respond.
It's obviously important to stay hydrated.
Do not know how to respond to that exactly, Master Chaos, but Nyx, yes, she has been aiding me in my attempts to flee my father's realm.
You move in darkness, not as infinitely black as hers, but reminiscent to me nonetheless. I would invite her to try to elude me, and then attempt to locate her.
Just playing hide and seek.
Amusement for the both of us. Now I have you for this, I see.
It's good fun. Can't be a bit of hide and seek. I feel like it's good to stay hydrated, but every time there's dialogue, I'm just drinking water or squash or whatever I have at the time, and I end up overhydrating too much during Hades. Okay, so when you special get hit for 4, and then you get a bonus 72% damage from behind. That's pretty good. Or we could avoid casting and get a bunch more things. Maybe we go for this and really buff up the rewards we're getting, so that we're really progressing the mirror. This is what I was saying. Wayne was suggesting that I focus just a little bit more, not at the cost of the run, but focus a little bit more on trying to upgrade the mirror, make sure that we've got our meta currencies. Oh, there's a hit. There's a big hit as well. Actually, no, it wasn't that big a hit. I forgot we took damage from Chaos, so it's like, wow, that hit us really hard, but it was, we lost that life going into the Chaos Gate. Wasn't quite as bad as I thought. We got a trove here. It's locked. Oh, we have to pick up the thing first, right, of course.
Pure darkness. 18
we get. Okay. I guess it's not fully upgraded yet. Get a bunch of gems. This run feels pretty good. We're pretty early on. Oh, you thief. I thought you said your beef. I was like, that's a weird thing to say, Lord Hades. Okay. Not too bad. Could have been a little bit quicker, but I'll take it.
I'll take it.
37 gems. Nice. That's almost 4 keys if we want keys. We don't know. I don't really know what we need keys for apart from the last mirror unlock, but I'm sure there'll be something else to do with them, even if it's just trade in for something else. Okay, we've got Zeus coming up next. I don't know what I would want from Zeus necessarily. I feel like his attack it wouldn't be that good on the attack, because the maybe his call would be quite nice. I like his call. The big lightning bolts. Good AoE damage. Someone else over here somewhere? Yeah, there you are. Okay.
My good sister Demeter already tried to poison you against me, as I understand, young man. Oh, foster sister.
Foster
Preferred,
sister.
I say. Loath as she is to accept her role as part of our great family.
Wow, Demeter's so cold. Hey. Okay, yeah, see, I don't know that it would be that good on the attack or on the special, to be honest, because it's okay, but I feel like compared to the other buffs you can get, the percentage based damage buffs, we already have 75% bonus attack damage, and we would lose that in response for 10 lightning damage. I don't know that I love it on the maybe you'll take this, because this is a nice bit of synergy. Our dash doesn't do a lot of damage, but this will kind of function like the lightning dash that Wayne likes so much, in that it will do damage as long as we dash right before we get hit. We kind of now have lightning dash, just that we have to be last second dashing. I'm not going to try and last second dash too much, but it will happen just by the nature of things, Oh, didn't got hit by that, but we did. Just get off that trap.
My chaos boon switched to a new effect.
And there we go. There's our chaos boon. So now we can use our cast again, and any currency we find is going to be worth even more. We'll see how that goes. And we get a palm. I don't know that. I guess maybe the lightning reflexes or the true shot. This is quite a lot of damage actually. Let's try the true shot out. You know, I've said like I've been undervaluing the cast, so let's give that a go. Okay. Anything else in here that we want? Not really. We got a shop, which is not ideal. We don't have a ton of money. Yeah, look at this. Not even enough to buy a heart. Maybe we will buy the darkness just to level it up. Karen's not even got anything to say.
Pleasure doing business.
But that's fine.
Which sister this time?
Okay, who do we have? Meg, Tisiphone, or Alecto? Hi, it's Meg.
Hello.
Hey, Meg.
That mirror's made you stronger, Zagreus. You're fortunate to have Nyx helping you.
I mean, that's true.
No hard feelings. I think she feels partly responsible for all of this.
She shouldn't. The only one responsible for all of this is you. And I thought even you would have understood that by now.
She's not wrong.
I'll make this quick.
Big deflects. Ah, got hit there though. Ah, I dashed into a trap. That was foolish.
You brat.
Nice to get those deflects off where we can. Let's go take these guys out because they will cause trouble for us otherwise. Ah, took a bit of a hit there trying to just deflect back at her, which is maybe not the best. Yeah, see, being able to get out of these easily is so nice. And there we go, we got her. Wayne says he predicts no cast use this fight. He was correct.
Be seeing you around. Mine.
All that wasted damage. I upgraded it as well. That's the thing. It's not even a base one. But thank you for reminding me.
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
Got to keep going.
I see. I feel like I should maybe take the shackle off, but we still haven't got another upgrade, so I don't even know if I should. Anything we could sell?
Let's think about this.
I don't know if there's anything I would desperately want to sell there. I will heal up though. I think that's probably good.
So much for Tartarus.
All right, casts. Remember them, he says. Confidently.
The Bone Hydra awaits.
A little ting.
That blasted Hydra must be back
Ah,
by
a
now.
fish.
Hey, think I see a fish?
Perfect. Always love to fish. What are we going to get this time? In the sticks. Ah, the vibrate always makes me want to just jam it. These fishing mini games, where they just want you to push it too early. Seems like the timing window is fairly generous. You just have to be, you have to not, you know, pop your load too early. That's when you get in trouble. Okay, and it looks like we're pretty fixed on our next upgrade. So, Hermes it is. That's one of these boys. Again, I did not cast, although I didn't really feel like there was a good opportunity to there.
Look, message post. It says here, hurry up and get out of there already. It's from the surface of the earth. It says so right here.
Who's it from? Specialist faster. Hold cast to fire in rapid succession. That sounds good. Whenever you are hit, you have a chance to dodge automatic. 10% dodge seems pretty good. We haven't picked that yet. It's gonna like just save us on 10% of the times when we get hit, basically, as far as I can tell. Okay, and then we have this is Eurydice, and this is health. Both decent options. I think we take Eurydice because we're still kind of fishing for boons, and we can get that nectar that upgrades the rarity of them, which would be
Eurydice.
always nice to hear her sing too. Put us at ease.
What is it, hun? Oh no, don't tell me you've come all the way from Tartarus to ask me more about your good-for-nothing court musician friend.
Certainly not. I'm merely here for your wonderful singing, cooking, or conversational ability. Though, since you mentioned it, you seem to have a lot to say to him. Is there anything I can do?
So let me see if I understand. Orpheus blew it with me like an idiot, but now I'm supposed to be reaching out to him. Sorry, hun, but that's not happening. The two of us are finished. And you know what? I think we're finished here too, if you'll excuse me.
Wow. Okay, so we got this Ambrosia. You get 2 upgrades, which would be okay, but not amazing. Pom porridge. I feel like the pom porridge might be good in the right situation. We haven't. I've generally been going with the nectar, and I think we will here. But I think if you have good good stuff already,
Wow, that's good.
then that could be quite good. But for now, I'm going to take the old refreshing nectar. Get ourselves charged up.
Thanatos.
Thanatos. Da-dum. Wait, did he say that?
I got the message that you need assistance, Zagreus.
Death has arrived.
Let's see how quickly we can wrap this up.
Let's see indeed.
Like that.
Well, these enemies are easy to kill, so this works out well for us. Oh, I think I got it. Perfect.
That settles that. You're not too bad at this.
That wasn't too bad. Getting him early is not too bad. Hi, Frosty. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Some more Hades, if you're not Hades'd out already from Wayne's antics earlier. I wish you could dash down here. I guess you can't dash when it's to a lower level, which makes sense. But oh, we got a trove. Another 50 gems. Could well be worth our time. Again, want to try and get these meta currencies rolling. Okay, what have we got up ahead? We got a shop and we got Zeus. Oh, we got a third one. We got some obols, and we've also got a sell thing. I don't think we want to sell anything here, but I think we will do this. Boof.
Again with your tampering.
Oh yeah, using those casts. It's good, it turns out. That's a lot of extra damage.
Cheers.
Hello to everyone. Ah, look at that, 66. I didn't actually see how many it was when we popped it. But we got 66 with all those bonuses, which is fantastic. That's 6.5 coins if we want coins. Okay, still don't really have enough money to go to the shop. I would take Zeus's call, I think. I don't really want Zeus for anything else. Maybe we just take some money. Money would be nice. I guess I would take his electrify, the jolted, right? It's called. I think the jolted is very good. Bit of lava damage. Okay, our cast back. Just get into the rhythm of actually using our cast. I think that's the other thing, is having the multi-casts where I'm picking them back up and using them again is actually going to serve me better for remembering to use them. Whereas the when I'm waiting for it to recharge, in the 3 seconds it takes to recharge, I forget about it. Whereas actually seeing the icons and being like, oh yeah, I should pick that back up. Oh, we got stones here. Got to be wary of that. They're howling over the lava as well, which is a little bit of a pain, to be honest, because they're very difficult to hit when they're over the lava. There we go. Oh, see, now I'm stone. That's no good.
I'm out.
Ah, where's my cast? I want my other cast back. Okay. So, luckily, the stone doesn't do much damage, so if you kill the other enemies, it's not actually that scary, but... gosh, if there are enemies around. Nightmare. Any fishing points around? There is a sound effect for the fishing. I think it might be that little ping sound. But I think it's quite easy to miss. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got Zeus, we got Pom, and we got Artemis. I might go for Artemis here. I would love Artemis on our attack. I like the crit. Oh, is this the yeah, this is the witches, which I don't love, but having the deflect makes this less scary. There we go. We got there in the end.
No hard feelings.
Have we done Artemis? Have we gifted Artemis? We have. Okay. Well, I'm not going to gift her again for now then.
On my authority.
Specialist stronger, or any damage has a chance to be critical, or your foes take damage when this is dislodged. I feel like we don't have a way to manually dislodge it, and it takes quite a long time. It's like 15 seconds or something for it to dislodge manually. And the other way it dislodges is when you kill them, so that doesn't seem amazing. I think maybe we just go for the deadly flourish. It's a lot of extra special, so it's not actually that much more than our base, because our base is 75, but we can take the shackle off once we have the boons. So now our special is pretty strong, which is nice. Is that a fish point? No, it's just there's some of these lava things where it's just glowing. I'm always like, oh, there's a fish point. Oof. Okay, and some more darkness, which is very welcome. Spamming dash strike is the strat. Yeah, the Athena. It's not even so it's less the Athena dash and more I have a perk that makes my dash strike hit twice, which is really nice. I mean, the Athena dash obviously helps that a lot, but The dash strike is really nice. I have like a double dash strike, and I think it deals bonus damage as well. Ah, see, you gotta be careful throwing your cast out. You don't get yourself in trouble. Yeah, even better. So it's this, what's it called? Double edge, which is very nice. We still don't have an attack boon, but we do have the Shattered Shackle on, which is kind of like an attack boon. Okay, I think we just take the shot. We've got a lot of cash. Pom seems alright. I don't know how to tell between like the 1 level pom and the 2 level pom, because there is like a, I think there's like a different icon for it, but I don't know how to recognize it. But I'm guessing we wouldn't have a level 2 pom yet anyway. Let's go Artemis. I still want the Artemis attack, really. We can afford everything here, right? 250, yeah.
If you're quite done with shopping, Zagreus, what say we cut straight to the chase from here?
Deadly Strike. Oh, I do like Hunter's Mark, but I will just take the Deadly Strike, I think. Make my attack stronger. Now, obviously, like, it's 28%, but then you get the crit on it. The 15% crit, which is like a 30% bonus on top of that. And then we'll buy a pom.
Should help keep me going.
Special, the cast, or the dash. Let's put it on the special. Special's good AoE damage. And we'll heal up. And we're already at the boss, look at this. I might need to put the heating on. I've actually not had it on today. It's been a lot cooler, but it's been a lot warmer, but starting to cool down a bit now in the evening.
You touch me and I shall have your head.
Zzz. Feels like a nice little rhythm, that. Okay, so this is the only problem with this this specific this style of cast, is that we don't have our stones anymore. Unless I go pick them back up. Grab this. I shouldn't use the second cast then, because then I don't get it back. Deflect those back, just more for the, so that we don't get hit by them than anything else. Okay. I want to get out of those because it hits like a whole bunch of times. Wait for the. And there we go, one big stab, and it's over. Wasn't too bad. I did take a little bit of damage there, but I guess to be expected.
For now.
243, that's so much. So we have, for those of you who weren't here at the start, we've got the Dark Thirst, 20%. We've got 50% from Ocean's Bounty, and we've got Addled Eclipse for another 73%. So we're getting darkness out the wazoo today, which is fantastic, because that will let us get another point in, probably in the, gosh, what is it called? The one where you, privileged status, where you have 2 debuffs on an enemy, which interestingly we haven't got on this run. This is like a very Artemis heavy run. roof. Okay, now we've got this, we can definitely take off the shattered shackle.
Should I change things up?
I don't know what we'll put on instead, though. What would I like? Got a bit of gold. We've got one of, we could put on one of these god boons and get a god thing. I kind of want to use this this broken spear point. I feel like it could be okay. Stops you getting multiple damage hits, which is kind of nice. We also got the black shawl, which seems okay. Doesn't seem amazing. The harpy feather duster. Broken urns have a chance to contain heart items. Could be okay. I'm just thinking what boons do we have? Honestly, this is the thing where like I don't feel like I know quite enough about. We got Zeus, we got Artemis, we got Athena, we got Poseidon. Is there anything I would specifically want? Not really. Like we tried taking the Artemis thing for a chance for rarer like crit boons or something, but I don't know that I would necessarily worry about that too much. Maybe we just take more life while we're here, while we're in the current zone. You know what? I kind of want to level something up. Let's level up this broken spear point.
All set.
I watched Wayne use it, and it did do him quite well. He accidentally left it on going into the last area, and it actually saved him a fair bit of damage. So it seems like it could be quite good. Okay. I don't think I want to sell any of this. I'll buy the hydrolite. I do like the hydrolite. Ooh, a skeletal lure for the tempting. That is tempting. But I don't feel like we have enough gold to be too frivolous on getting fish. Even if, because I don't think the bonus reward would count for the fish, because you don't get the gemstones or the darkness until you get back to the House of Hades. Oh, we've not actually got out of this area with the sword, so it'd be good if we can do that.
Champions of Elysium, I've returned. Wow.
Okay. Wow, indeed. Owen Wilson there. Okay, keys or health? I think we want health. We definitely need to work on our health. It's a little bit low. One of these guys.
Reasonable, no?
Okay, they weren't too bad there.
More souls fastidious.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Necessary.
That felt good. But the first room, you know, in Elysium, not too scary. Just break all these just in case. And Obol. Hello, Connor. Yes, this is not Resident Evil 3. Connor may not be the biggest Hades fan in the world, but one thing I think he can agree on is it's not Resident Evil 3. Can I get them to like slam into the walls? I kind of can. That's kind of nice. Yes. Oh, this is the tactic. Just get them to bash into the walls. You don't have to do anything.
Nice.
Suckers. Look at them. Bunch of idiots. Just crashing into the walls.
I'll just take that.
This is the never-ending game. It does feel like that. Yeah, we're going to be doing this one for a while, so heads up on that. Especially now that it's I'm really getting into it more. Kind of look, yeah, the credits are a while off from my understanding. I think you have to beat it like 10 times to get the credits, and that's not even the end. Oh, we got a hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Or we could just take more health. I honestly don't know what I would want hammer-wise. I don't feel like I know enough of the hammers. Can we see hammers in the codex? Does that show up? Maybe it doesn't. Because I know you obviously you can see the boons, but I don't know if you can see... Maybe you can see it under infernal arms? No. Okay. Restore health. We don't really need that right now. We got a lot of money. We could buy some more gems. And we get 21. So we get... That was 12 and it went up to 21. So that's like 80, 90%. Yeah, weekly Wednesday streams. I've actually been thinking about adding another day for at least Hades. Maybe also for Hollow Knight, but like that might be too many things at once. Kyle wants more Hollow Knight, which I don't blame him for. I am really enjoying Hollow Knight as well. I might just take more health here. I don't know. I don't know the hammers on the sword well enough, but I also can't think of anything I'd specifically want to change. Oh, there's a freebie as well. Lovely. Okay, Athena or Poseidon? Do we want to upgrade our deflect or do we want more dashy stuff? Probably more deflect. There's a lot of... Hollow Knight will never end either, but there's more of a chance than this. I think that's probably true. I mean, if I were to do the challenge stuff in Hollow Knight, then it would never end, because I don't think I would ever beat it.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, Short One. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
I like the idea that after you kill these guys, they spawn back in the House of Hades, and they have to all, like, trudge back to where they live.
I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably, couldn't we?
Oh man, let's give him an ambrosia.
Ambrosia, even.
That'd be nice. We could hang out. We could be buds.
These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us, fair and
Kyle's
square.
woken up. He heard Hollow Knight. He's here. Right, gotta not get hit by those. See, by staggering our cast, that actually seems like a good thing to do, because when the one falls out of him, there's still another cast in him.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, we've got to go pick it back up, haven't we? I forgot about that bit. Seems like you can kind of make him run into the walls as well. Oh, he's impervious. Yeah, so you can actually get him to slam into the wall, which is kind of nice. Ah, his range on that is so high, I didn't actually expect him to hit us there.
Stand down.
Okay. You've been tempted to download Hollow Knight, but you'd be happier watching bits of it now and again. I'd be up for watching you try and speedrun it once I've beaten it, Kyle. Obviously not at the moment, because I don't want to spoil the things I haven't seen, but
Olympus, I accept this message.
okay. Ooh, I do like this. Short, reduced 90% damage reduction from traps. Actually could be really nice. Traps are really dangerous in Elysium. I also, Brilliant Riposte is great. It's really, really good. We haven't ever taken Sure Footing. Maybe we should just take it to have it. Let's do it. Because I always think like, I should just avoid the traps. And I should, but also it's good to get these filled out. We're quite close to filling out quite a lot of our notable... Can we actually see which ones we've done? Where does she show up? She'll be Olympian Gods, Athena. Press back for the boon list. Okay, so we haven't had Phalanx Shot. And we haven't had Athena's Aid or Bronze Skin. Or Proud Bearing. No, I don't know if I've ever seen Proud Bearing. We've actually seen most of those. We haven't had our duo boons. I don't think you need the duo boons for the Fated Prophecy list. Hi, Martin. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. There won't be much I haven't seen. I mean, there'll be whatever's in the end game, which seems like important stuff. I mean, I guess you probably skip a lot of the optional stuff in speedrun. Also, honestly, like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm interested in seeing the, like the super fast speedrun, but I think much like with Dark Souls, I'd be way more personally interested in seeing an all bosses run, which I presume there is also, because why would you not, right? Oh my gosh, so much going on. Leave me alone. Okay.
Olympus, I accept this message.
A fresh save or a new game plus? Yeah, a fresh save is usually how they go, right? It's on PC on old patch. Oh, they not do. They don't do. Do they also do current patch as a separate category? Specialist faster, you move faster. Special faster might be the one here. I do quite like hyper sprint, but we're using our special a lot. Having it come out quicker might be quite nice. Oh, life essence definitely the pickup here. Prevent flame wheel foes from appearing. I mean, that sounds kind of nice, to be honest.
Much better.
We'll buy the well, actually, let's see what's up ahead first. There is a shop. If we bought this, it would leave us with 274, which would not be enough for a boon and a heart. I wonder if there's any currency around that we've missed. Probably not, right? There could be some in the shop. That's certainly a possibility. I don't think we buy the gems. I just don't want to risk not being able to buy 2 boons or a boon and a pom. I see that now we can afford everything. We wouldn't have been able to afford. I guess we don't really need the healing anyway, so we could have bought it, but better safe than sorry. If it had been a boon and a heart, we wouldn't have been able to afford it, and we'd have been 1 gold short. Is ammunition in this? That's a good shop. Right, what do we want to upgrade? I think we buy the pom first, because I'd probably rather upgrade something we already have.
Here's the fee.
Okay. Attack, right? Attack is the thing I want here.
Zesty.
I believe attack buffs do affect your dash attack. I was trying to look into this, and it wasn't super clear. Bronze skin? This is not a good bronze skin. 5% reduction doesn't seem amazing. Blinding flash versus brilliant riposte. This isn't, so this doesn't even, this is any ability that can deflect makes foes exposed, right? I don't know, it's weird, because I watched the developers react to the speedrun with Amir and Greg, where they watched someone do a speedrun on a fresh file. They were using a thing that used abilities that can deflect, and I don't think it has to deflect. I think as long any ability, so like our dash will be able to just make foes exposed when we hit them with it. GTA 5, I like GTA 5. I played it not that long ago. I still enjoy it. I play it very infrequently with a friend group from school. Actually, I guess exposed probably counts towards privileged status. I don't think we have anything else that affects privileged status, right? I guess the Zeus can, but we don't have Zeus's. We don't have. You have to get like a separate perk for Zeus to get. He doesn't give you. You have to get jolted, I think, for it to count as a curse, right? Okay, where are we going from here? Keys or gems? Keys or gems? Keys. How much money? How many keys do we have? 17. Right, we need more keys. It's not dead only to you because people just want to. Yeah, so we end up like mostly just playing in private lobbies if we play it, to be honest. Ooh, that's interesting. That the cast goes through the shield, which is nice. Because these guys are a nightmare. I hate them. Wayne got the shield guys in a Hades run, and they're the worst. Give me my cast back, you nightmare boy. I like this kind of chill music in this room. Okay, there we go.
What do we have here?
That wasn't too bad. But those shield guys are a nightmare. Download it and try the mods out on PC. You're in passive or jumping immediately. Yeah, we play in passive as well, yeah. Doing the missions is fun, but the free roam is just a nightmare. The thing is, because in Red Dead, we played quite a bit of Red Dead Online, and I don't think the PvP when it happens is not very good. Like, it's interesting in concept, but I don't think it's very well implemented. Ooh, a duo boon or a hammer? That's difficult. Again, I don't know what hammers are available. I'm actually going to take the duo boon, I think. Lasso is good, yeah. The lasso is good, but even that, like, I feel like in Red Dead, probably like 80% of the players aren't trying to kill you, they're just doing their own thing, which makes it kind of fun because you get to actually hang out and like just hang out with people. But also, when someone does try and attack you, or when you go to a city where there's clearly like PvP fights happening, it feels like interesting because it's not just, oh, everyone you see is just going to try and shoot you. Can we use the shot? No. Okay, we have to do the trial first. Poseidon sends those little waves at you. He's not actually too bad. I'm going to take Artemis first.
You chose correctly, Zagreus.
Okay, well, there we go. We chose correctly, so that's good. I like Hunter's Mark. I think it's really good. We've got good crit chance, so getting bonus crit chance is always going to be good.
With my relatives instead of me, given the choice there, little Hades. But don't you ever bet against this horse.
The lasso is one of the lasso does make things more fun. I know you don't love Red Dead Online, but I shouldn't have shit talked Poseidon. His waves are going to do me in now. Oh, did he already detonate? Does that wave just go around forever? I thought maybe it's like had a specific place that it went to. I've got to stop getting hit by it. He said it's getting hit by it. Okay, we made it, but that took too much health off us.
You weathered the storm there, little Hades, and the sea is once again at peace. And you will make every attempt to keep it that way, correct?
Okay. Hydraulic Might we have not really spent much time with, but I kind of like it. Poseidon's Aid also good. This is tough. This is really good, I think, for the end game. It's less good against the boss, whereas the Call is very good against the bosses. Let's take the Call. It's good safety, and honestly, we need that right now. Health versus a shop. We don't actually have a lot of health because we have the health trinket on at the moment. So maybe maybe health would be the way to go here. Nintendo Direct soon. Nice to know. That's not a good trick though, Connor, because then I have to play Resident Evil 6. Like if I said like 5 subs to play Resi 6 and you gave me 5 subs, then I'd have to play Resi 6. And the point is, it has to be a high enough £30 is, well, firstly, it's not £30. Like 5 subs is £12.50. And I've definitely not done worse for less. What are you talking about? Maybe you have. I don't know if Wayne, I don't think Wayne's going to give us Smash news. Okay. We don't have a lot of health here. I took a lot of damage in that Poseidon fight. After saying that his thing wasn't too difficult. We got so many shield guys.
The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me.
I couldn't care less about your title. Though, shouldn't you share it with the Minotaur? He's more than half the reason you've been in any trouble.
Are you buying them through the app, Connor? Because they're more expensive if you buy them through the app. It's like £6 instead of £5 if you buy it through the app. Don't ever buy Twitch subs through the Twitch app. Buy them through the, through the website. Like, actually go to Twitch on your website. Definitely didn't buy it through the app. Also, I only get half of that because half of it goes to Twitch. That's why I said £12.50.
You'll not drive a wedge between
if you buy it through the app, £1 of it goes to, like £1 goes to the app. It goes to Apple or to Google.
But you have caused us both offense, so die. Here, demon.
Oh, too big a hit there. Use the call again, or the cast rather. Ah, there goes the Death Defiance. Yeah, that double dash is nice to have. Ah, taking bad damage from Ares there. Ah, another Death Defiance.
Oh, that hurt.
Return to hell. I shall not lose to you again. Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
feel like I need to be more patient with Theseus. Okay, well, there he is. Whew.
Who's champion now?
Zagreus in Smash. 364. Look at that. We've made like 900. I spent all my darkness before this, so we've made like 900 darkness on this run. I have lost a lot of health.
That shade there. Have I got a fan?
Oh hey, look at that. This guy wearing red. Hey buddy. That's cool. Is he the only one? Anyone else? Okay, there's no one over here. Well, we got one. I guess that's a start. He's just come in his Zagreus shirt. You started reading the prequel manga of Resident Evil 6 this morning.
Get out of here.
Oh dear. Connor.
I do.
Okay, well I think we're probably going to take the Skelly Tooth. These are okay. I don't want to take these off. Definitely want to restore more health. I don't feel too strong about either of these. Not for the amount of gold they cost. We need to save up our gold so we can actually maybe buy like a pom or another boon.
Let's see here.
Okay. Alright, I forgot we had the broken spear point on. We've upgraded it a little bit, but I do think we want the Skelly Tooth, especially given that we've used a Death Defiance. Oh, actually, that means we have more health than I thought, because I thought I had the collar on, and I guess I didn't. So we actually have 225 health, which is not too bad. I'm going to take a 2-minute break and put the heating on. I'll be back very shortly, and then we will carry on. So bear with me. Alright, we are back. Wayne says he's not going to play Resident Evil 6. I mean, listen. The offer's on the table.
Got through Elysium.
I'm just going to play it solo. Oh, we got an ambrosia as well. That's nice. That'll come in handy at some point in the far-flung future. Oof.
The surface.
I feel like I need to get my rhythm. I'm not quick at pushing. What's the look at this effect. What is that effect? Is that because I've got Hermes on it? Like, is that this? What's causing the big, like, phoenix above my head? Or is that just the Artemis effect? Connor did a tier 1 sub. I didn't show up. I could... Let me, bring up my, It's not showed up at all. It's not showed up on the thing. You did it just now. It did not show up at all. You did a 6-month sub. Wow. That's weird. I don't know why it didn't show up. Anyway, thank you very much for the sub, Connor. I'll take your word for it. I believe you. Welcome back to the tip team. Converted from a Twitch Prime sub to a tier 1 sub. Very fancy. Yeah, I see it. I believe you. Thank you very much. And again, welcome back to the tip team. It's very appreciated. Look at that. Not even using his Prime. They're not worth any more, but I appreciate them nevertheless. So is there a... What is the difference here? Because I think this is a level 2. I mean, I guess it's a little bit brighter. Is there a way to tell? Because I think this is like a double pom and this is a single pom. I could be wrong about that. Maybe they're both doubles. I don't know. Maybe it's that it's bigger. Yeah, I'm taking to Twitch to task for that one. I feel like if they miss out other things, it doesn't matter as much. But missing out subs is a problem. All right. Do we go for health? Or do we go for damage? I guess we go for damage first. I hate the rats. The rats are a nightmare. Not a fan of the little rats. I used the cure too early when I wasn't actually poisoned. That was foolish. But I think we're okay. Come over here, buddy. Where you're,
Clean.
Okay, we did it. Just really wary of getting poisoned and taking a bunch of damage. It seems like the poison goes away as soon as you clear the room, so you don't have to be too worried if you're just actually getting in and killing the last creature.
One of their disgusting layers, huh?
Oh god, where is it? It's here. Oh, I didn't even use it.
Cured.
I'm poisoned again. This is an awful room, like just in general. Can we get the rat to come over here? There is also a poison well down here if we need it. Trying to play it safe. Come on, come over here. Oh, gosh. This room is awful. Definitely not a big fan of this. This rat just has so much health. Oh, how did that not hit him? Yes! That's the good stuff. Ooh, what a nightmare room that was. You can offer me a key to the new free-to-play Ubisoft game Roller Champions. Wow. Okay. After you cast or hit with an attack special fire and seeking arrow. I kind of like this. I guess we take Hunter's Instinct. It's so little percentage. I guess it's 0.3% of your actual gauge. We have like basically all our attacks are crits, so I guess the best time we could ever ask for to take this. I don't know how good it is, but I can't see it ever being much better than it is right now. Gosh, we've taken so much damage. I don't know if this is the run, but we've got a lot of upgrade currency either way, so I don't mind too much. Health. I would kind of like health. We're probably going to be able to get enough money to afford a POM upgrade anyway. Oh, life essence. Thank you. Do I want to buy Cyclops jerky? It might mean not having enough money for the POM upgrade, but it will get us through these encounters more easily. I think we take it. Worse than Hyperscape? I didn't actually play Hyperscape, but it seemed okay. What I saw of it anyway. People seem to like it. I don't know if it was actually any good. I like how Connor's now taken to like talking mess about Resident Evil 6 in the hopes that people will forget that he gave that game a 9 out of 10. I really don't want to get sucked into the poison here. I'm being very cautious about that. Okay, there we go. It was okay, you were just bad at it. Oh, that was a super quick room as well. Oh, and it's not even a boss because we don't have to fight a boss because we get a sack. So I guess maybe you should actually go to the boss rooms first, because if you get a sack, you don't have to fight the boss anyway.
Oh, good. It's still fresh.
And we get a heal. Heals us up nicely. So, it's a shame we don't get.
Should I go fight some?
Ooh, a fish. So what do we think? Do we just go for it? Or do we try and get another room now that we're full health again? Scuffer. That's a scuffer. 6 is better than 3 make? I don't know about. Well, I'd have to see 6 again.
A of tunnels grows from one of the cold temple's flanks, containing vicious denizens unwelcome in this realm, even in death.
Satan markings.
Do I want to... Athena can replenish Death Defiance, I think. I think she has like a thing that replenishes Death Defiance. Alright.
I'll take it.
Okay. We'll upgrade our special. Oh, you will see 6 again. Is that a promise or a threat? Yeah, so do we go for it, do you think? Oh, we have the jerk, and we have 30% extra damage, so maybe now is the time to go for it, because I feel like we would burn it if we did another rune. And 30% extra damage is pretty nice, right? I think maybe we just go for it. The odds of actually replenishing a death, the only thing I would do is try and take Athena and see if we get a death defiance back, but I don't know that that's guaranteed. Get in there, says Wayne. I think you're right. I think we got to try it. I don't know if we'll do it. This build feels good, but I don't know. I don't know if my competence with these death defiances is going to be enough, but we'll see. I guess the question is, do I use the cast on Hades, or do I save it for when he summons the ads?
Bye for now, boy.
Cerberus ran away. Where could he be? I want to see my three-headed dog. Here he comes. I want to see my three-headed dog. I feel like you could have fun with Resident Evil 6 if you didn't know what Resident Evil was. Which is maybe the most damning thing you can say about the 6th game in a series, but
Crisp, cold air.
if you came to it not expecting anything that Resident Evil offers, I could see
You
it.
still have yet to see the sun itself. You know only the light of Ixion, but the sun, it is positively blinding, hideous.
Is this kid a goth? Are you a goth, Daddy?
It's been snowy nightfall every single time now that you mention it. I didn't know it snowed so much up here.
You know what they say about hell freezing over, right?
But that's of no consequence to us. Especially when there's a raging battle to be fought.
Oh, I've got a raging battle. Let's do this. Yeah, see, that dash is so nice to have. Ah, oh, getting boiling blood already. Let's get away from him. Oh, that does so much damage. 40 damage. Ooh, crits. Oh, I should just get away from him there. We can just get back to here so they can't hit us with the... Alright, now he's summoning. I hate these, but they're not quite as bad when you have the deflects. Oh, they're all armor as well. Okay, I don't use the greater call, don't be tempted. Because you need to wait for him to come back. Oh, the boiling blood, get away from him. Leave me alone.
I think not.
Alright, here's the summons. Oh, shouldn't have got hit by that. Alright, well, we got rid of the, oh gosh, no! Ah, oh, there goes the Death Defiance. That hurts. Oh, I'm dodging way too early. feel like I'm dodging too much almost. I'm a little sad at that hit, to be honest. Oh, he's so low. Ah, he's down. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Your youth provides you with a certain mindless strength, but such power has its limits. Let's see you deal with this.
Oh gosh, he does it again.
Let's go.
Okay, dealing with those is good. We got no health. Oh, the Death Defiance.
By the power of Skelly,
You're going back.
Oh, I got hit by that as well. Oh, it's the laser. No! Oh, I didn't dash behind the thing properly.
As often as you like.
Ah.
oh, he's tough for an old man.
Tough. But that's the we managed to make it to the second phase. That's like the first time we've actually spent much time on the second phase, which we didn't spend a lot of time, but whew. I lost too much on Asterius and Theseus. I feel like if I'd done that without dying, maybe we could have done that. Maybe if I'd had 2 more Death Defiances, which is granted, like, that's a big ask, but
Hypnos, really, that is the worst idea I think I've ever heard. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's all a learning experience, exactly. You just got to try it out and get better and better.
I'm just
and we earned like 1,000 darkness.
Had all the mortals die at the same time and save you a bunch of trips, and then we'd have more time to spend together, huh?
Well, if you just killed everyone, then we wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to keep coming back.
I don't know why I bother with you, honestly.
Think how much time you'd save. Yeah, we made a lot of perp, a lot of the dank purple stuff.
Oh.
I love how unsafe. Like whenever he teleports, it's just a big green flash everywhere.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Yeah, we made 920 purple. We made like 120 crystals. Got a few keys. We got a new ambrosia.
Cerberus acknowledges the prince with an affection tempered well with time.
Back soon, boy.
Another thing I was saying to Wayne is I feel like I spent my Titan blood inefficiently, in that I upgraded like a base weapon a lot instead of just buying the other aspects to try them out.
You saw that Thanatos is back, didn't you, lad? He's been over there brooding. When he's around, at least.
So now I just have to use the base weapons until I can get a bit more by beating the game.
I saw Achilles. I think he's angry with me because of my decision to leave the house. Not that it's any of his business.
Oh, don't say that. It isn't every day or night when one discovers that his closest friend has had it with his temperamental father and decided to leave home. I think he's struggling with...
Oh, so like...
Be gentle with him, will you?
Thanatos is our boy, is he? That explains why he's always helping us out.
I will. You're right, as always, sir.
Right, we've already given Achilles Oh, did he give us the broken spear? I can't remember what he gave us. That would make sense. He does like a spear, but I guess it could be anything. Right, what can we buy?
Okay.
We cannot yet buy the Infernal Trove, and really that's the only thing I think I would want to buy at the moment. So, I might buy some keys.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
I know that feeling. Meg?
Zagreus. Good. I wanted to tell you something. Your victories against me, they don't count for anything.
Sounds like you've been giving this a lot of thought there, Meg. How do you figure?
Nyx's mirror. You couldn't possibly beat me without its help. Or hers.
Didn't we beat Meg on like our second attempt? When I guess we did technically have a mirror upgrade at that point, but only like a tiny one. I don't even know if I bought anything the first time I got the mirror. I think I bought one Death Defiance, but I don't know if we used it. Maybe we did. I'd have to check the tape.
I'm trying to get past you.
Yeah.
To the surface.
This is not a one-on-one 1v1 me mid competition.
I understand. But you are not stronger than me. You just have more help.
I do like her shoulder pads. They're very good. I feel like that neck neck bracer would be a bit constricting, but I suppose it's probably quite good for protection. And that's maybe more important.
Some water-dwelling beast for you, good chef.
3 fish, not too bad. 45 gems and a chthonic key. Lovely.
What's in stock?
Ooh, a nectar for 10 gems. I guess we take that. I mean, it's a good value trade, if nothing else. Now, I might be tempted to buy a bunch of keys if we can upgrade the mirror. I guess it kind of depends what our mirror's looking like. So let's go check it out and see.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Oh, we've actually got some rewards as well. Oh, we did all of the Artemis boons. So picking those things was a good shout, even though I don't know how good the one we got that gave us our call quicker. I suppose we did get our call a couple of times in that last fight. And we also have fought every single... Oh, we fought that gigantic vermin. That thing was a nightmare. I hope we don't see that. The snake stone was bad. And I think the Satyr Cultist was the nicest of the 3 bosses in those chambers.
Was this locked the
Oh, we get 3 Titan blood for that. Ooh. Okay, so now we can unlock something. Perfect. Salvaged. Okay, so 30 keys. So that might be a possibility. I do want to get this second privilege status. And that's as far as it goes. Okay, right. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It costs 500 darkness. Got 420 left, which is pretty nice. I might just get another Infernal Soul. But I kind of want to unlock this. This is 11 keys. We have so many gems now. But not enough to buy the superior things. Connor says, I know what you should buy. Is it Resident Evil 6? Do I own Resident Evil 6 on... I own it on PC, so it wouldn't be difficult for me to play it. Because that's what I had it on. Because when it came out, I was playing primarily on PC. It wasn't too long after I built my PC, I think. Let's buy some keys.
Here you go. Trade you these gemstones. Fair trade. Here's the gemstones.
Just mad keys. Look at that. Now we can get whatever's in the last mirror thing? I think it's the last one. You don't have a PC. No. Did you want me? Is this why you want me to play Resident Evil 6 so that you can play it with me? I thought you just wanted me to play it. I thought you were going to play it with Danny. I thought the whole point was that you were playing it with Danny. Or is he wimping out? Is that why? Or maybe there's another one after this. Okay, there we go. God's Pride and Fated Authority. Right, let's have a look at these. God's Pride raises your chance for a boon to be epic 1% per rank. Raises your chance for a boon to be legendary 1% per rank. I was going to say surely this is better, but actually I don't. The legendary and duo boons are like unique ones, whereas the also that looks like an exploding bum. Look at that. Whereas like epic boons are just good versions of... I might honestly go for God's Pride out of the 2. Like I feel like maybe that's because the epic boons are just stronger versions of the standard boons, whereas the legendary boons and the duo boons are like these like more unique setups. If you buy a PC, you'll play Resident Evil Outbreak Online. I don't know how I feel about that. Fated Authority. Randomly alter the rewards for the next chamber. Or Fated Persuasion. Randomly alter Boon and Well of Charon choices. 1 chance per rank at a time. I like how this one doesn't say at a time. This one's a lot more expensive. I feel like So you can either re-roll the next room, or you can re-roll the next, or you can re-roll like the choice that you get when you get a god. I feel like I would probably rather have this, but it is a lot more expensive. I don't think we're going to buy it for now, but it sounds kind of cool because, like, you know, sometimes you get you get 3 bad boon choices, so having another one would actually be kind of nice. What was Olympian favor? Oh, chance for a boon to be rare, or we could have your chance for like run rewards. So this is the things that actually benefit the run versus the meta currencies that you use back at home. I don't know that we want this. This seems like a late game upgrade when you don't really want the meta currencies as much because you've bought everything. I feel like this is probably the better one. But I would actually probably rather have God's Pride. I'm going to actually upgrade these first because I feel like these are just all around solid things to have. And I might, honestly, these seem okay, but I'm half tempted just to save up for a reroll thing, although they're so expensive. It's so expensive, and I presume if there's more than, I think you get more than one, but they must be like extra expensive, so they feel kind of end gamey, I guess. And having one is okay, but is it going to make that much difference in a run if we reroll 1 boon? Probably not. Probably not. So maybe we should focus on these for now. Of the 2, I mean, I'd rather have 1% chance for my boon to be epic than a 1% chance for it to be rare, right? So let's do that. How many subs to stream Freedom Fighters? Huh. Why? That's an interesting pull.
Tired, thanks.
I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to playing Freedom Fighters, but I don't feel strongly about it. Shield has bonus darkness, so
My shield.
what shield are we using? We could unlock a different shield. We could unlock the Blitz disc, but it is 2 coins. What does this upgrade? Ooh, upgrades the number of shields thrown. That is tempting. But I think maybe we save our Titan Blood. I'm gonna not make the mistake I made before. I want to unlock different aspects before I start upgrading one, because I spent like 3 or 2. I think I spent 2 Titan Blood upgrading the aspect of Zagreus bow, which is fine. Like, I think it's a decent bow, but then I've not been able to upgrade any of the other bows, and so we've just been stuck using the default bow. So this one, you after you bull rush, you throw out 2 shields instead of 1, right? Did I even pick up the right thing there? I did. Okay. It's a little difficult to see because when you throw it at him, you barely see that there's 2.
Weak.
But if you throw it like this way, you can see that there are 2 sometimes. Or if you throw it like just to the side of him, then you can see that 2 are coming out. And I think, again, we take the shackle to start with, because that feels like a good solid pickup. Oh, you just need to see if it's bad now. Wayne says, don't ruin the memory. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know if we need anything else. I'm just trying to think if we need anything else. But I honestly don't know what we buy.
Strong enough to seal away the Titans, but not me.
Again. Another one. Okay, who's up first? A hammer. Always nice to see first. Let you work out what your run's going to be.
To get a whole lot stronger.
Your bull rush gains a power rush that deals 500% damage. So this is like it makes it into like almost like a bow. That's a lot of damage. Or ferocious guard, you get 20% damage after blocking a foe. I mean, that seems good as well, like a just general 20% damage on presumably on everything. I feel like when it doesn't specify, it's just everything gets the bonus. We haven't taken any of these. What do people think? Do you think we should take the Minotaur Rush, or do you think we should take the Ferocious Guard? The sort of bow style, power shot. Hope it's a decent game, otherwise there are no good games starring a plumber. That's true. What about Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? That's a great... That's a great game starring a plumber. Except I guess he's not technically really a plumber. But don't tell anyone that. I'm going to go with the Ferocious Guard. I don't want to be thinking too much about the Minotaur Rush, I think. I'm going to take this. It's the...
There we go.
It's a nice standard choice. It'll get us used to blocking.
Go sulk someplace else.
It's Connor's favourite game, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
I can slay you all.
Are you invulnerable the whole way through the dash? I don't actually know if you guard the whole way through the dash. Is there a way to see? I don't know there is. But I guess you could just test it, right? But that feels a little risky. Just checking there's no fishing points or anything weird like that, or any urns. We did find one urn. Okay, we've got Zeus coming up. Crushed.
Bring it. Lord Uncle Zeus.
I don't think we've gifted Zeus yet. We should actually do that.
Admittedly in quite a bind down there. But what is life without its struggles, You'll make it here eventually, I'm certain.
Watching the direct on the phone. Me on the PS5. Oh, I get the next gen priority. Look at this. It's lovely in here. Look at I've got so much space. Chain lightning when you damage a foe. I feel like it's okay on the shield. I do like his cast though. Maybe we take his cast. It's a good AoE. Starting off with another cast. Now that we have all these keys, I think we just go for darkness for now. I don't really think we need too many keys at the moment. Okay, beautiful. Well, we do have a Chaos Gate, which we could use. What do we have instead? A Pom. We don't need to be able to upgrade our Zeus attack, and that's okay, but I don't know that I'm desperate to upgrade it.
Let me have it.
Ooh, there's money in here. Who left money in the infinite void of chaos? We gifted chaos already, didn't we? Yes. Oh yeah, we got that egg.
Son of Hades, I believe I have deduced something I ought have sooner recognized. Your mother must have been one who called herself Persephone. Her stay within the underworld was brief from my perspective, but impactful nonetheless. You seek her now. Respond.
I do. She's somewhere on the surface. That's why I keep on finding you like this. I'm trying to find her.
I hope that your attempts achieve success. She is beyond my senses presently.
How is she beyond your senses? You created everything. Okay, every time you cast, you get hit for 3. Then you get 70% gold. That seems okay. We can avoid using our cast in these early encounters, certainly. This also seems okay. 65% is a lot of extra damage. But this is going to let us buy a lot of stuff from the shop, which is nice. And darkness again. More Xenoblade characters in Smash. That's what it's all about. Beautiful. More. Okay, we've got area. What is this? I think that's just our thing saying we get the 2 throws. Yeah. No, that wasn't that. What was that? Oh, it must be the ferocious guard. I was going to say, because it's not the... We get the lightning attack for the bull rush, which means we throw 2 shields. Or like the lightning effect around us. We've got Ares as well. When are we playing Smash? When are we smashing? You know, whenever, really. This guy's like way more annoying when you don't have a nice simple combo to work with. Okay. Have we done Ares? We have not gifted Ares. Let's gift Ares. We got a couple of things.
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
Would anyone coach you on Street Fighter 5? I mean, I can do. I don't think I'd be very good at coaching you. But I'll do it.
You are a flatterer, my death-inflicting kin. And I am feeling generous as well, so here, a small token for you of my affection.
Oh yes, a blood-filled vial. Just exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Ares.
You have the Shield of Chaos, Aegis. Quite unlike the one my good sister Athena likes to flash around. You have much better taste.
Okay. We still haven't taken Blood Frenzy. I don't feel very strongly about Blood Frenzy. It's okay. It seems alright. I guess we do use the Death Defiances in the late game. It's not the worst. Maybe we just take it. 100 Doom on the attack. I feel like Doom is not that great on the shield. Because you hit fairly often. It would be alright. I'd kind of like it on the special, but maybe not on the starting thing. Ooh, Athena. You know we want Athena. Let's get that prophecy out of the way, I think. Martin is officially here. Everyone watch out.
Athena.
Yeah, we've definitely done Athena. How have we got on? We got pretty far. We got to Hades' second form, but unfortunately didn't quite make
I
it.
shall look forward to our conversations then.
But we're getting closer and closer. We're learning more and more. Oh, Outer Wilds on Switch. Nice. That's a very good game. You know what it is. How are you doing today, Martin? Good to see you.
What is it now?
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, this is a survival room, right?
I get the feeling I am being watched.
Just hide in the corner. There we go.
All right, break it up.
Break it up. Break it up. Got some beer off work for stopping a shoplifter. That's it. That seems like a weird transaction. Beat up a child with a mouthful of penny sweets. I like the idea of them being, you stopped a shoplifter and they were like, thanks for that, have a beer. Take a beer from us. Oh gosh, I just walked in. Sorry, I was looking at chat and I just walked into a trap. Like a fool. There we go. And another pom. I guess it's the cast, because the Divine Dash doesn't do a lot of damage anyway, and also it's not really what you want it for. Like the deflect doesn't get upgraded. Someone's been doing the rounds of other stores. And it was a fair chunk of change. Interesting, okay. Huh. I mean, you know, it's nice of them that they gave you something in return. Right, because I feel like some places wouldn't do that. They'd just be like, well, it's par for the course, you know. But yeah, it's good that they did. We got enough money to go to the shop here, definitely. Haven't had a beer in a while. Well, I've had one or two, but I'm not a big drinker. Ooh, a bit more cash. Not gonna make too much difference. I guess we'll take old Afro. Do I want to? No, I want to buy this first. Attack. Dying Lament. I kind of like Dying Lament. Weak on the attack's pretty nice. Gonna protect us. And
delicious.
Sure, we'll Heartbreak Strike that. Definitely.
Sharpen my senses.
We what was our? Oh, there we go. Yeah, our thing has gone off now, so we can use our casts. Do I buy the darkness? I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? It's 30 darkness for 37. Yeah, for 25 rather. 37 is what we had. You haven't drunk since last year, but since March, but you're gonna have a beer for WrestleMania. Carl says, what a depressing sentence. Hit me. Yeah, there we go. Bonus damage after blocking. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. See, I was missing him with the shield there, which feels a bit weird. But, don't let the bells end. You called someone a bell end playing chess. Well, like in the chat. What? Wow. What did they do? Oh, why have we got a shop? I mean, it doesn't honestly matter that I spent my 25 gold last time, because what am I going to get?
Kieran's shop.
Oh, we can afford a heal at least. What's this? Oh, it's just another urn of wealth. This blue, it was kind of threw me off. They're normally gold. Yeah, we'll definitely be buying that health though. I'll say that much. They called you slow? What were you playing?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Were you playing a timed game?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you're not playing, like if you're playing a timed game, it shouldn't matter, right? Because whatever, you know. Imagine calling like Gary Kasparov slow. Like he spends like 20 minutes pondering like every possible, or like Magnus Carlsen. He's just contemplating in his mind, just doing the Benedict Cumberbatch fucking. I'm seeing every million possibilities that this game could go, and the one which lets me win. And then you're like, come on, mate, hurry it up. What are you doing? It's a 10-minute game. So that's the thing. If you're in a game, you can't call the other player slow. If they're playing slow, that's to your benefit because it means their clock's going to run out.
Guess I was wrong.
Ooh, Persephone. She's going to say it. She's going to say it.
Let me guess. Murder? Murderer, perhaps. But one of those two.
Mummy? There it is. Monster Hunter Rise for the Switch. Monster Hunter Rise looks so good. I can't wait. I kind of want to get my PC built by then just so that I can stream it. Where's she gone? Oh gosh. I thought she'd already gone. I thought she was already over there, so I blocked the wrong way. Okay, room is smaller. I gotta remember to dash those because it's worth a lot of damage to do that. Yeah, you can't block things that come in from above you, I don't think. Whew, our damage is not super high here. But we got the block, so... Also, I should use the call. Forgotten to do that. That probably would make a big amount of difference. Mario Golf's back.
Somebody else.
Yeah, get to Persephone on Midsummer Murders. She'd be great at it. Are you saying Mario Golf doesn't look bad? Mario Golf's, I mean, it's golf. You can't get it that wrong. I say that, they have got it wrong in the past, but... I think we swap out our shackle now. Oh, we got this Ares boon. Whoa, hello. What for, though? Broken spear point? Stop us taking unnecessary lava damage. What gods do we have? We should have a look at this. This is always good. We got Aphrodite. We got Athena. Two Athena. Oh no, that's Zeus. And we got Ares. I don't know what else I would want, to be honest. I feel like they're okay. That's a nice mix of people.
Keepsakes hold power.
Could get a bunch of coin. That's probably, maybe we should upgrade this as well. That's probably quite a good one to upgrade. Or we could just keep going and finish ranking this up. But I presume we'll do that. If we keep using this at the start of the run, we'll rank it up pretty quickly. Let's take the broken spear point for now. Tales from the Borderlands. There's an old game. I'm tempted to sell this for 85 coins. But if we use it in Hades, it will actually be quite good. So here we go. So now we go. We don't actually have any yet, but now we see the option to re-roll with Fated Persuasion. I would buy the Hydrolite if I could afford it, but obviously That's not an option. So on to Asphodel. I should play Tales from the Borderlands. I keep intending to, but I just never got around to it. I know some people liked it.
Change of scenery, at least.
I would still play it. I don't know. They do the thing from Spaced. The shootout where they don't have guns. Isn't that just like a Spaced bit? It's very good, I'll say. It's a good bit. But big protection. Okay. I'm not sure I've gifted Hermes. I always see him so quickly that I just like, oh, I'd grab him. I never think about it.
Well, see ya.
See ya. Connor says we've all played it. I've definitely not played it. But I wouldn't buy it on the Switch to play it because I already own it on 2 other platforms. I think both of which I got for free. More dashes? I think more dashes.
Moving right along.
I'm fully sold on the dash, especially with the deflect. Pom or coin? Coin would be nice. We are very low on currency. I wouldn't mind upgrading our attack as well. I think that's okay. They're about equivalent because a pom is worth 100 coins. Let's take a pom. I feel like I undervalue poms a little bit. And our special's kind of weak at the moment. I mean, that's fine, except that, you know, obviously our shield benefits from doing special stuff. So it's a bit of a disappointment when it's fragile. Oh, right, we got 3 car stones now. I actually forgot about that. That's worth bearing in mind.
Why, thank you. Good enough to eat.
You never played it, but you like the story where he flips off the camera as he runs down the corridor. He was supposed to turn the camera off, but they animated run in with his middle fingers raised. That's very good. He flips off the camera. That sounds like a very Borderlands thing. Teen DC Supergirls. Wow, hello. Is it like what's the Teen Girl Squad thing called? You know, the Strong Bad thing. Is it like that? Because that's pretty good. Watching this Switch Direct makes me think I am too old for video games. No, never. I'm gonna upgrade my attack, I think.
Pom power.
Pom power. Robots in disguise. Looks like a Cartoon Network video game. Fantastic. Oh, walking in the lava. Do we take lava damage? Yeah, we do. Okay. I just wanted to test if you still took lava damage after the thing ran out. Turns out you do. No shop value here, so we're gonna go for the gems, I guess. Oh, it's this guy. I'll take one of these at a time. That's like a fairly nice room all considered. Oh, don't stone me. Where are my cast stones gone? They're inside this Medusa head. Okay, wasn't too bad. A little bit messy. But I feel like I didn't get too over panicked, whereas traditionally I might have done. Tried to keep my cool a little bit more.
What's on offer?
Ooh, Plants vs. Zombies. Which Plants vs. Zombies? Because it could be anything. I'll take the health. I'm definitely on that point where I'm like, I'll just always top up the health. It's just good practice. You don't want to risk losing a Death Defiance unnecessarily. Ooh, a trove. 100 darkness. I'll play for 100 darkness, sure.
I'll take what's mine.
You shall pay for that.
I feel like they normally spawn near the gate. Yeah, they are. Slay to retreat. 85, that's pretty good. I'll take that. 102 because we got the 20% from our weapon. Well, I'm glad we experimented over there. We already looked at this, didn't we? Don't think we need anything else. Any fishing spots? He's normally pretty good about commenting on the fishing spot if you get near to it as well, so it's not too difficult to miss. Hermes or Athena? I like Athena a lot. Hermes is okay. We got an extra dash off him already, which is pretty good. Let's get some more Athena. Oh, the third-person shooter one. That seems okay. I never really got into it, but people seem to like it. Mario looks ill. We gotta kill this invulnerable guy first. Man. There's no real rush on us, like we're not on a timer here. I gotta always remember that, like I'm not on a timer. I can take my time. Be more cautious. And there we go, we made it. Mario in Animal Crossing.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Phalanx shot to replace electric shot. Don't want to do that. I like that. Our dash can make foes exposed. Is okay. Sure footing. Nice. It is nice not to get the trap damage. I'm kind of tempted to take that over the backstab damage because I'm doing a lot of frontal attacks. It's tough. This is good damage. I guess we take it. But sure footing I think is better than I've given it credit for. I don't know. I don't think poison counts as a trap, but obviously a lot of the stuff in Styx does.
Blood and darkness.
All right, buddy.
Let's get this done.
Zagreus' favorite goth boyfriend.
Who dies first?
Hopefully not me.
This is one where the speed does matter. If we can kill him before he actually gets the kill off, then that's good. I would not worry about that guy. He's already armored. Well, can we kill the... Oh, we got him out of the lava. That's good. We can kill this guy. I think we did it. We did it. Perfect.
You held your own out there. Well, I'm off.
See you later, Than. Always a pleasure. I like Thanatos. Yes, Thanatos. I have to think about that one.
I'll save you from the magma fishes.
That was a quick one. Another crustacean? Impossible Mart. Jerky Mummy Ganon. Who's Jerky Mummy Ganon? Good name. Replaces the tall lady. I don't think you can replace the tall lady vampire hype. It's grown too strong. Please stop praying for my grandma. She's become too powerful. Gems or nectar? I think probably nectar. We're getting to the point we've unlocked almost all of the basic keepsakes now. Who do we not have? We should have a little quick peek. Just so that I have it in my head to Zeus, Poseidon. Just Zeus and Poseidon. So, okay. Fine. Basically, I've gone for the two least hot gods. I haven't given anything to. That's how it goes sometimes. Having weak on your attack is really nice because it's basically a 30% damage reduction on enemies almost all the time. Oh, there you are. Genuinely didn't know where you'd gone then. I should have blocked that. Oh, we do get privileged status. Oh, I think that's because of the exposed and the weak. So that exposed was well worth taking because it's given us privileged status whenever we deflect into something. I've got to stop doing that when he's about to use his big dash.
Who should I give this to?
Showed up in the Breath of the Wild. Oh, I see. Right. You mean like the Ganondorf that looks kind of undead? You mean like Mummy in the See, you said jerky mummy, and I presume what you were saying is he looked like a mummy that was like an Egyptian mummy, except he was made out of beef jerky. But what I took from it was like he's like a mummy, like a MILF, that was kind of a dick. A completely different reading of that entire situation. I was like, who's like a mummy that's kind of a dick, kind of a jerk? Do we want a Chaos Gate here? What are our other options, I guess? Athena or a shop? Shop's not bad. We don't have a ton of cash. I'm starting to the point of like, if I have enough cash for a boon, I should just take the boon because I'll get another shop later that has more cash in it. Yeah, no wonder I was confused, but I know who you mean now. All has been cleared up. It was probably my fault for misconstruing that, but given that we were talking about everyone being horny for the late... Oh, this is the free one. I need to remember this. So I saw someone saying somewhere, there's only ever 2 shops on in an area. So when you see a second shop, like if you've been to a shop and you see another, like you can, if you skip over a shop, there can be another one to replace it. But if you've been inside a shop and then you come across a second one, then it's always the the final room before the boss.
In the name of Hades.
So good to bear in mind. Special is stronger and can deflect 60% on the special. That's actually all right. And deflect on the special would be kind of nice. Just it will just, we're throwing out our special, it's going to bounce around the room. Anything it goes past is going to cash. This would be really nice. This is what I was saying. She can replenish your Death Defiance, which is cool. But we don't need to do that at the moment. So I think we take Divine Flourish. Looks nice as well. Look at that. Very shiny. People were horny for a dried out mummy. I don't know if they were they. I mean, I guess they. I guess if you say they were, I believe you. Don't judge during lockdown. Give me my cast back. I want it. Okay, let's get over here. Get our cast back. Oof. A lot of going on here. All action. Ah, oh, shouldn't have got hit by that. I don't think I'm actually getting any damage deflecting them back, but I think it's probably good just to make sure you don't get hit by it too often. Okay. Yes, it is good damage, that. $69 a hit, which is nice that we're doing that. These big 69 damage hits. Beautiful. Seeing the same for Karen. I can see it. Karen's pretty cool though. Physical release of Hades. Oh yes. What's the best Zelda? Link Between Worlds, I think. Probably. Maybe Breath of the Wild. Probably Link Between Worlds. It's also the only one I finished. But I've played like 3 or 4 of them. In various forms. I wouldn't mind playing through the Zeldas. That's definitely something I would consider. There's a series I haven't played just because I didn't really have the ability to when I was younger. And, you know, N64 games are difficult to go back to if you don't have the love for them. I was actually watching someone play Majora's Mask earlier today. I was watching Retro Cora play some Majora's Mask, which was good fun. What keepsake do we have on? We have the sword. Where are we going? Elysium. We could keep the sword on. I feel like the sword's okay for Elysium.
Should I take the trade?
I don't really want to sell any of this for now. I might buy the health.
Should be useful.
Still an Ocarinas fan. Akami is the only good one. I was going to stream Akami, and I still might. But Kyle did... Kyle was like, oh, it's too long. So I was like, well, I guess I'll play Hades instead, which is probably even longer. But he says do it. I might do it. I want to do Yakuza first, though, because I've bought Yakuza 7 now. And I want to just play it. And I think I would like to stream it rather than just playing it, but I don't know. That might be one where I do some off-stream grinding if I play Yakuza 7. Just because of the style of RPG it is. It has some, like, grindy dungeons. I might do that off on my own time. Just while I'm listening to a podcast or something. Okay, well, at least we're consistently getting to Elysium, if nothing else. Okay, I kind of would like a hammer here. I mean, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I feel like we're missing a little special something. Yakuza like a Ken. It's not too long, it's just quite long. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay, I should immediately get hit by this guy. Pummel him, give him the beans. I gotta also remember that you can't hit when you, I was like, wait, where's the thing gone? He's just in this wall. I can barely hit him. He's like in the wall. Sort it out, Greg Kasavin. I know you're responsible for the gameplay, but does that pierce? I thought I was blocking there. Yeah, see, you can't deflect anything, and we got the privileged status on him, so it must literally be just any time you... You know what else kind of throws me off is that you can dash through walls, but you can't charge through walls, which is not really the game's... Well, it is the game's fault, but it's not... I don't think it's necessarily a bad mechanic. But you can't do the shield rush. Like, it doesn't go through walls, but your dash does. You want to play Wind Waker, but there's no remaster. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult to transfer it over at this point, would it? I guess. I really like Explosive Return. Dreadflight is interesting. It's cool. I like it, but it does mean that you don't have your shield for even longer. Explosive Return is really nice crowd control. I like it a lot. I think we take Explosive Return.
Let's see how this goes.
I wonder if it deflects everything when it comes back because of the Athena on our special. What is this? Up to 100 darkness. I would like 100 darkness.
How bad could it be?
Famous last words. It's going to be all those little dudes. Yeah, here they are. I wonder if we get 2 explosive returns because we have 2 shields.
Idiots.
Is there a way to see that? It's really hard to tell. Yeah, not an easy way to tell. Wait, is Skyward Sword coming? Wow. They're putting Skyward Sword out. You have Link Between Worlds. Oh, you should play Link Between Worlds. It's so good. I don't have the affinity for Link to the Past because again I was too young for it really. I would love to play Link to the Past. I keep intending to, and I should never have. But I played Link Between Worlds, and it was one of those games I just burned through it in like 2 days and then immediately replayed it again in like on the second day. I finished it in like a day and a half, and then I just replayed it again on hard in the second day. It's incredible. It's very good. I think we probably take the health here. We are low on health and we got a decent chunk of change already. But we've got that thing that gives us bonus health. Maybe I should really factor that in. Can I just block these? I can. That's good to know. Look at that. Who needs to play the game? Just let them run into you. It seems like if you charge them, so you must be blocking when you charge, because if you weren't, then I would take extra damage from that. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Also, our cast kills them, which is nice. It's got enough damage for that. Oh, he went around the back of me. What a little shit. Can't believe that. I thought I had this block strat and he just juked around the back of me. What a nerd. Oh dear. Gotta watch out for those. They're tricky. They're not too bad. They're not as bad as they were when I first encountered them. Now I know that you can like dash through walls and get them to explode on the wall. They don't feel quite as intimidating. Okay, shop probably feels good here. We got 300. That's 2 boons, or a boon, a pom, and a heal, something like that. Okay, well I guess we'll take all of this. Do I want a random pom first? Probably, because whatever we upgrade, I don't know what we... At best it's going to be like a call. It might be jolted. Jolt is kind of nice. But I don't... I think we buy the random pom first. Blinding flash. That's the exposed, right? 70%? Okay, I'll take it.
Cheers, mate.
Your Charon there must drive quite a hard bargain, Zagreus, if he would keep you from your victory just for a bit of coin.
That's a good point, Zeus. I think it's more the other way. I think it's that Charon doesn't necessarily want to help us, but he'll do it for the cash. I like Zeus's aid quite a bit. I also like static discharge. I think we take Zeus's aid. I think it's pretty good. You can use it like mid-combat, just as like a... I think it might be good as a quick call. Just, you know, just use it. That one and Dionysus. I realized Dionysus, like, you can save it up and it applies the stacks for longer. But I was like, wait, it only applies 5 stacks anyway. So if you're just doing it for ages, I guess it refreshes the stacks, but it basically doesn't add any more. So it's almost worse if you use the max level version. Okay, Aphrodite here. Oh, you know what? We could actually look and see what she could give us. I know I don't want to get too hung up on doing this, but we could be like, okay, what can Aphrodite actually give us here? Like, she couldn't replace any of our standard abilities, but she'd give us Dying Lament, the blast damage. She'd give us this revenge thing. She could increase the amount we get from health chambers. Resist damage. She could increase the effects of our weakness. She could increase our cast. Oh no, we have to have Crush Shot for that. Okay. I don't feel that strongly about any of her like secondary abilities. They don't seem amazing. I do like her like attacks quite a lot because I like the charm effect. Or not the charm effect. I like the weak effect. Although I do also like the charm effect. But let's get an upgrade. Static Jizz Charge. Charlie Sheen in a boon, a pom, and a heal. Love it. Very good. Almost charged straight into that trap there. Man, these guys go down way faster when you put a cast in them. It's funny that I've always been using them for bosses and then just being like, these Elysium enemies are they're very tanky, aren't they? What a dumbass. What a dumbass. Big 69 damage again.
One's rearming.
Is one rearming? I think that was just the one we just had. Go on, blow up. Thank you. Splatoon 3? Wait, is it really? Splatoon 3? Holy shit. I need to be excited. I need to go be excited on Twitter.
Power of Olympus.
Fuck. Hell yeah. All right. That's all I needed. That's the best news out of the direct. That makes it like a genuinely good direct. An announcement of Splatoon 3. I'll take it. That's like the second best thing I could have asked for out of a direct. If you took any kind of possible things in a direct. Wait, is it not? $2022? That's not... They said it would be out this year. I'm really into squids, yeah. I'm into being a kid who is also a squid. I guess we'll just bump up our attack. The cast... 20 damage on the cast. It is chain lightning. That would be kind of nice. Okay, we'll do it. It is Splatoon 3. Okay. Alright. I thought you were like winding me up or something. I'm trying to think what... I guess Breath of the Wild 2. I would like to see Breath of the Wild 2. But I don't know if I'd put it above Splatoon. Splatoon 2 is the reason I bought a Switch. Like, when I did. I mean, I was going to buy one eventually because there would always be things I wanted for it. But we definitely take the duo here, right? It was a bad direct. I mean, it had Monster Hunter in, which we knew was going to be in the direct because, of course, the game's out soon. They would be foolish not to just stick it in the direct. But I don't know what they said in it, but I feel like they've had dedicated things. Metro... Connor, are you full? Are you just? I hope you're goofing, because you know that I know that is the classic Nintendo fan. Like, why didn't they show Metroid and Bayonetta in this direct that they said was going to be stuff coming out in the first half of this year? I think maybe Aphrodite's is easier than Zeus's of the two. I like Jolted. Double Strike also kind of sounds nice. But I really like Jolted. I think it's a good effect. And it's another status effect that we can apply.
To play with my heart, little godling? I'll just take yours.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised they didn't show more Zelda stuff, especially given the anniversary. I'll agree with that.
She's upset.
Oh no, I got charmed. Leave me alone. Can I deflect it? I can. That's kind of good. Oh, it does a lot of damage though. I gotta be careful. Okay, there we go.
I'm not angry with you any longer, dearest. Though, might I suggest you take some extra steps to
Your
keep
second favorite Zelda? Which one? Oh, Twilight Princess. I want to play Twilight Princess. I think I would actually like it. A lot of people, I know there's like a big divide. Some people are like, oh, it's just a better version of Ocarina. It's like, it's kind of Ocarina again, but done a little bit better. And some people don't like it. Just because they don't like the way it looks or they don't like the wolf stuff. But I'd be interested in trying it. Maybe I should just play through all the Zeldas. I feel like that would be an interesting thing that like I would like doing, but I don't have strong feelings on a lot of them. Life Affirmation. Weak effects, longer duration. I feel like we're hitting enemies all the time. Doesn't really matter. 10% general reduced damage is not too bad. We're pretty close to the end, so this feels less good. I might just take the flat 10% damage reduction. Because like Hades hits for so much damage. Not better than the original. Yeah, no, I feel like generally most people the general consensus is that Ocarina is better, but I have heard some people say it's just Ocarina but improved. which, you know, fair enough if that's how you, if you like that. We'll take the hydrolite, definitely. Always here for the healing. Okay. Oh, we've got your boy. I do like your boy. We can get the super heal from him. I wonder who he's talking about. Might be talking about Achilles. We know he likes Achilles. Oh, look at those legs. Look at those lovely legs. Have we gifted something? We have, yeah, okay.
The spear point that you gave me, sir.
Oh, he gave me the spear point.
Though I have to ask you, is there any particular significance to it? Most spear points aren't imbued.
Oh, that's cool, because we have the spear point on. That's good that there's dialogue for that.
Oh, that. Just something I've been meaning to get rid of, but it can be difficult.
Oh, it must be Achilles' spear or something, right?
Knowing it's provided you some benefit is welcome news.
Southie raiding in. Hello, Southie. How's it going? Can we get a shout out for Southie from one of the lovely mods, please? How's it going? I take it you were watching the direct. Cuddle the lad. I'd love to cuddle the lad. Go check out your boy It's Southie. I presume you were also watching. We were not watching the direct, but we had live commentary on it. I think we take the hydrolite gold. I think it's so much health.
Thanks, sir.
It's going to keep us just topped up. Pom or money? Pom or money? This is difficult. I think our level of stuff's already upgraded a fair bit. I don't think we really need poms. How'd you find the direct? I feel like the response in here was mediocre to tepid, but I'm very excited to hear about Splatoon. I love Splatoon. Oh, he got back already. That was quicker than I anticipated. Ah! Okay, we're all right so far. Dead. Just gonna stay back and use our casts. See, look at the power on that Zeus call. Look at that. That's beautiful. You can't beat that. 170 gold. I forgot we had that extra bonus. How is it really 70% the extra gold we get? Man, I should have been taking gold more often than I did. Yeah, 70%. That is a lot. I've been undervaluing gold this run after I took that boon. That's a lot of percent. Oh dear. We've got another one here, and I think we will take it over the pom. Maybe we would be able to afford to buy the good stuff when we buy a Titan blood or something. Don't you get stunned? Yeah, pop them on the thing. That's nice. We like to see that. Come on, come over here away from the traps. That's a lot of percent, Senior Joe. And it spells disaster for you in Elysium. There we go. Oh, you sent messages, but they didn't come through. That's unfortunate. Gave it a watch. Disappointed. A few things are interesting, like Mario Golf. Yeah, the general consensus here was like a bit disappointing, which I can understand. They said it was going to be stuff in the first half of the year. I'm surprised they didn't have more Zelda stuff, which is what Connor was saying. He was kind of expecting more Zelda stuff, especially given the given the anniversary. You'd expect something a little bit bigger. I was hoping for a Zelda 35, just like the first Legend of Zelda, but it's Mario 35. It's just like everyone interfering with your game. I think that would be fun. But I'm happy with Splatoon news, to be honest. Like Splatoon news, I was saying, Splatoon news is probably the second most thing I'd most be excited about. Like ignoring the Monster Hunter because I'm, you know, I know what that game is. I don't really need to see news about it. I feel like the thing I'd be most excited about would be, do I take gold over, I think we probably take the shop given that we have so much money. Although health would be nice, but we can buy health in, for the next area. You're off to bed? No worries. Was the Ghouls and Ghosts game like a Mario 35? I don't know. Or was that in the direct today? Or did they make another one? I think we buy the Pom first again here. I don't know if we buy the gems because we're getting close to Elysium. No, it's the House of Styx. Stuff for the first part. Yeah, that's the thing, is the fact that they put later stuff in. They said, oh, here's Splatoon 3 coming next year. That is weird. I feel like you have to... They're causing themselves more trouble because by doing that, by saying it's going to be first half of the year and then announcing stuff that's not, you're just encouraging everyone who's like, oh, they said first half of the year, but they're going to show Metroid. It's like, now you've shown them that you will actually do that sometimes. I think we just take an increase to our attack damage here.
Thank you, mate.
Extra weak damage reduction to 40%, or extra damage against weak enemies. 15% damage against weak enemies. That feels pretty good. I like Dying Lament, but we already have the explosive return for AoE. I'm going to take the Sweet Surrender. Any fish? Any fish? Nintendo's forgotten about Metroid Prime 4. I mean, they restarted development on it or something, right? So I guess I'm not too surprised that it's not being shown off. Yeah, and Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 is my #1 thing I'd be most excited to hear about, but I'm not expecting it. When it happens, it happens, presuming it does.
Speak for yourself, Asterius. I, for one, know only pure contempt for this foul demon and his underhanded fighting style.
Fighting style.
We shall easily dismantle now. No holding back.
Oh, I'm a little surprised that hit me there. Oh, in the back. Oh, shouldn't have taken the hits there. That was bad. That was a little bit dangerous. I thought I was more behind cover than I think I was. There he is.
That was my friend.
All right.
You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn, but little else.
I tried to block that. I feel like you have to be earlier on the block to get away with that. Oh, is this Demeter? Oh, Demeter's a nightmare because she has these big clouds that I just don't actually notice are like him. Now those things there, they're actually like dangerous and you have to be careful of them. Oh, in the cloud. I really don't want to burn the Death Defiance here. Damage is just such a nightmare to deal with. Ah, we got him. I think I'm in the thing.
They say to never meet your heroes.
Oof, okay, we did it. Carl's checking what music I'm listening to. And there we go, our first shield win against these boys. This guy's, yeah, he's still here.
Boss, didn't we, Shade?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's great. I love that. Do we get more? I hope we get more fans as it goes on. Maybe it's just this is one guy is like just rooting for the underdog. Although I suppose we're not really the underdog. Yeah, it was a long fight. That's the thing is I feel like this is a very slow build, but it feels safe-ish.
Show from Theseus.
I pray his ego will recover soon.
I think the spear point might have saved us a couple of hits there, where we would have maybe gotten hit twice. Definitely gonna buy this. I don't know if I'd worry about the others necessarily. I think the Death Defiance is probably okay. I think we maybe take Skelly here. This spear point is doing okay. We're upgraded it. We still haven't upgraded it quite. But I think maybe the Death Defiance is better because Hades doesn't tend to hit you multiple times within a second. His hits are quite spread out. Kind of did that command yesterday and it was actually not K-pop, which kind of caught me off guard as well. Where are we? Oh, right. Skelly Tooth. That's what I wanted. K-pop is the safe bet is like a great sentence. Just at any time.
One last stop. Got it.
Okay, here we go.
The edge of Father's realm.
I'm on the edge of glory. And I'm looking for another boon. Oh, fishing.
There. I got a gup.
Ooh, a gup. I don't know if we've had one of those before. We had one of those before? Oh, we got another Slavog entry. It is almost impossible to spot Slavog with the naked eye, blending in with the boiling magma, feasting off bits of molten minerals, who knows what else. We got Gup. This is an altogether odd river creature, which skirts the border between the surface and the underworld, likewise persisting in a state somewhere between life and death. Looks like a little tadpole. Kind of fun. Okay. Health would be nice here. We could actually afford to buy health and a Zeus if we wanted. I don't know what I would want from Zeus. There's ways you can get like, I think he can give you like, Wayne had one where Jolted doesn't wear off. That sounds kind of nice. Oh, maybe it was it one of the duo boons? Yeah, it was a duo boon, and it was with Demeter. We don't have Demeter. What duo boons could we get, if any? Oh, we could get Smoldering Air. Oh, the automatic God Gauge. I actually do kind of like that, especially with this God Gauge, which I kind of don't mind using as a single charge one. I don't know if we can get any of the others. But that doesn't really matter. I guess I'll buy it. I'll definitely buy the health.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Why, here I am, young man, in such strange circumstances, I might add. Luckily, the Berkman Charon is much easier to get a hold of than your father.
Boosh. Lightning bolts have a larger area. After you take damage or foe struck by lightning, or we get the bolt damage. This actually might be nice just because it will make the ult hit a little easier. The bigger AoE. I think we just take that. I don't know how good it is, but it feels okay. Feels like it should be alright. Okay, I guess we go for Hermes. Do we not? Maybe we don't go for a boss the first time, and then we go for a boss on the second one, because that's when you can get the sack. That might be the strat. I would probably go for health if I had to pick, which I do. A little bit scary, that room. The big trap in the middle made it more scary, to be honest. That room was fine. I'd take those rooms every day. Those ones are not generally too bad. I think they probably can be quite dangerous if you get caught off guard. Get pummeled. That's the good stuff. That was weird. I got stuck running into the corner there. Oh, he poisoned himself. We deflected it back at him. What a nerd. Now let's deal with these first. Yeah, this build's not particularly quick, but it seems to get the job done. I forgot to use my cool there, which would have been nice. I gotta remember it's there. This is one of those things where it's like, I just need to get used to the cast, the call, and the skills, right? Like, I have my attack pattern with this is fairly consistent. I just need to remember to use my other abilities, because the call you can just use at any time. You don't really have to interrupt what you're doing for it, which is nice. Just make sure we're not missing any gold. Or any shops. You will sometimes get a shop. Okay, so now I think we take a boss. I guess Hermes? Maybe, how much is this? Like 300. We might be able to do it without getting the gold. Because you do get a decent amount of gold in the room. I guess it would be a good judge. What are we at? We're at 235. Okay. So we got 35 gold from that room alone. These rats aren't too dangerous till they get up close to you and then they can poison you. Oh, and you walk straight into the trap as well. Perfect. Okay, what did we get from that room? We got like 35 gold from the first room, so we got 26 gold from that room. I would maybe buy the healing just to top off.
Goes in, that comes out.
Flungal wit Benidorm. Indeed. It had to be the rats. That was not too bad. Good chunk of change, and we have enough now for the boon. I think it's 300, not the boon, the pom, which is nice. I'm almost dashing too far there and ending up in the hole, in the poison, not in the hole. Whew. Anything happening after this? Almost certainly. I mean, you know. When's the Overwatch reset? Like the actual reset? Oh, this triple dash is so good. I'm definitely all in on the dashes now. Oh, he blew himself up, I think. Either that or he just doesn't have much health. We have done Hermes, right?
Olympus, I accept this message.
You'll get some coffee. Lovely. Whenever you're hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. I'll take that. That's really nice. Special faster, also potentially quite good. But 15% dodge chance seems. If we can dodge even one or two of those Hades hits, oof, that would be nice. That would be really nice. I would feel very, very happy with that.
I'm back. Huh.
Oh man, we could almost save up for the Titan blood, but I don't think we're quite going to get there.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Okay, what do we want here? Big call buff. It's 1.5 seconds. I guess I don't know. I wish it told you how many times lightning hit in 1.5 seconds. I think that might be better than Heartbreak Strike at this point, which is already upgraded quite a lot. Or we could get... Oh, actually, this might be the better one, because our foes are going to be weak all the time, and this is 7% extra damage. This is obviously more than 7% damage on the call, but this is on everything. Maybe we take this.
Stronger still.
You have all the faith in me. I appreciate that. I guess we go for the other boss room. Again, if we get the sack... I feel like we fought the easiest boss, so that does worry me a tiny bit. I should probably try and deflect that, but, you know, safer. Always safety first. We might even be able to afford another boon, you never know. You got to spend the gold where you can. There we go. There's the poison. Bit more gold. Love to sack. I love to sack. It's like Magic the Gathering. Just call me a goblin deck in Magic the Gathering because I love to sack as like a weirdly niche joke. Just bank shots, baby. Like it's a tomahawk in Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Big bank shots. Healing? I was going to buy the healing, but we're actually full health. We've been okay. Special deals plus 40% damage. If we could take that into the boss, that would be really nice. I think we maybe buy that. It might stop us buying the boon, but honestly, this might be better. Oh, we've got gold coming up as well, and we're going to get 100 gold from that. I think we actually take the bangle as well. If this is the final room, then we won't be able to afford it. So I think we don't take the risk. Yeah, there we go. So we wouldn't have been able to, unless this is more. Oh, this is way more gold than I anticipated. Okay, we should have bought it then. Ah, well. It's only going to help against the mobs anyway.
Oh, what is this stuff?
Oh, a bit more gold. I feel like in sticks, like the ones that have gold in aren't. There are some that are obvious have gold in, and there are some that aren't. What's this about goblin sacks? Oh, he knows. He knows we got the good stuff. Let's buy this Ares boon.
Thank you, mate.
Your attack special and cast it. I mean, we haven't taken this, and this would be nice, but I feel like this is probably the one, right? Just 16% additional damage on everything. Okay, and this is the best situation we could be in. So, let's see how we do, I guess.
Cerberus moves for no one, but for Satasax, he can make an exception.
Cerberus annihilated his appetite. Tales of the number of his heads are oft exaggerated, and in his old age his temperament has grown much more relaxed. Indeed, he seems one of the sole sources of comfort for his house's grim master. The fact Cerberus now frequently rests at his master's side also suggests the underworld has new vulnerabilities, a source of some concern to the Lord Hades, who understandably takes pride in his domain's imposing reputation. It is a little bit weird that he's always just hanging out back in the house and not guarding the exit like he's supposed to be. His mate is starting to bother you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it bothered me at first and I've gotten used to it now. Hello, Charon, mate. Okay. One more time, Daddy. It'd be funny if he just wasn't here one day. He just like forgets to show up.
There was a time when Cerberus would never have permitted any soul to exit through that gateway there behind you.
Oh, that can't possibly be true. What about Orpheus, Theseus, Heracles, Odysseus? Countless tales of brave men delving into the underworld, then leaving once they came.
But they did come on the boat usually, right?
They left on my authority alone. Nor
That's
did they
true.
take for granted my good
A lot of the time he
graces.
gives them a gamble or like a deal.
Entitled simply to walk out of here from your birthright and your responsibilities. But I am here to tell you no.
Sorry about that one, mate. Let's get it on, Daddy.
Darkness. Boy.
Oh, 25 damage. That is much. The weak, the combination of the weak and the reduction. We got so much damage reduction here, which is nice. Oh, the boiling blood.
Your eyes deceive you, boy.
Get my cast back. Ah, I wasted that.
This is where you belong.
Yes, sir.
Stubborn oaf.
Miserable husk of a man.
Oh, the big AoE, that's nice.
Prepare.
wow, if you block it, it actually disappears, unlike when you deflect it. That's actually really good. Oh, another big hit there. And again. Slow it down. Don't rush it. Oh, he actually hit me there. It's upsetting.
Finish then.
You strike at your own father. What choice does that leave?
Is it always snowing? It is always snowing. They did comment on that last time, I think, Frosty.
We are not finished.
Oh, I think I just dodged that.
Out of my sight.
Yeah, this is what Wayne is doing. You just get behind him. Oh, he actually killed that himself there. That was funny. He used the thing on it. His beam like did damage to the thing. Oh, he's impervious. Well, that was shit. Oh, I hate these. I hate these vases. They're a nightmare. Oh, death defied.
You'll perish yet. Let's see you run from this.
Who runs when you have just a block? Just block it. Whew. Oh, shouldn't have got hit by that.
How you go then.
Say it ain't so, Daddy-o.
Get out of here. Get out.
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
Aww.
What? Wait, I don't think I'm doing any favors here. You'll answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
For Persephone, my mother. Why did she leave?
Why did she leave, Dad?
Blood and darkness.
Why did she leave, Dad? Why did Mum go?
There is no escape.
We did it! Pow, 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 pow. Ah. Aspect of Chaos. After you bull rush, your next special throws multiple shields. After blocking a foe, gain 20% damage and move speed. Your attack deals 94% more damage and inflicts weak. Weak afflicted foes take 22% more damage. Your cast deals 101 chain lightning damage that bounces between foes. What's this one? Oh, we have to unpin something. How do you pin stuff? There's a button that pins stuff, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's this. There we go. Your special, 60% stronger and can deflect. Your dash deals 10 damage and can deflect. Your call makes lightning strike rapidly near foes. Gold you find is at 70%. That wasn't really useful, but it was good. 10% reduced damage. 60 jolt damage on charged foes. Explosive return. I feel like this is actually probably the better one to pin. If we were going to pin one. Your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. A chance to dodge automatically. Your lightning bolts deal damage in a larger area. 22% more damage after using Death Defiance. And you can dash more times in a row. I feel like, yeah, if we were gonna, I feel like Explosive Return is maybe the other one to put on there, right? And that's that. Look at that. How many runs did it take? I think that was 22. I think we were at 20 when we started. It was a 55-minute run, a new record. Take that. 55 minutes. I bet no one's done it quicker. The first of many. We'll see. Oh, Titan blood.
I felt Aegis shudder.
Tune in next week to find out why she left. Can we fish in the frozen lake? I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Whew. We did it. We did it. Only one thing left to do. Let's go see Mum. I presume we can just get... Maybe it's just another whole area. Greece!
Frozen overlook. Await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nyx.
Oh, Nyx gave us directions. I was born in a land with next to nothing in common with the underworld, save for the fact that it happens to contain the surface single entryway into this realm. That's weird. There's just a gate to Hades in Greece. That is reason enough for me to mention it here. Greece, as I remember it, was a vast, moody, beautiful country, and I'm told both that there are many others like it, and none that compare. I can believe it either way, I think. I love Greece. Greece is a lovely place. Onward through the snow, the fiery footsteps, leaving a trail in our wake. Oh, the snow's melting. Beautiful. Look at this place. Listen to this lovely music. The music of humans. The living folk.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime. For it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
I would say, I was originally intentionally walking slowly, but I just tried to run, and I don't think you can anyway. Not used to the cold air of the real world. Let's have a little look over the side. Look at this. Oh.
That thing. That's the sun.
Is he a vampire? He's gonna die in the sun. Ah, look at that. A beautiful sunrise. What a day. What a glorious day. We finally overcome our father. Made it out into the world. I'm surprised he's not going a little bit quicker.
He can't.
Ooh, look at this. The snow's melted. Look at this beautiful field.
Hello?
Hello indeed.
Hello. I love your farm. Look what you've done with the place. This is lovely. Who are you?
Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here?
Oh, look at that hair.
Trespassing on private property, you know.
That hair is that hair is oddly like ours, is what I will say.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus.
It's like our hair flipped.
I think I might be your son.
What a moment. What a hi, I might be your son. This is kind of awkward.
How dare! Get out of here! Get out, or I shall make you. Out with you!
Oh no, she doesn't want to see us.
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
Oh, she thought we were dead. I suppose that explains why she didn't come looking for us.
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Well, this is a bit awkward, but hey.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
I like how her hair's like poinged up. That she's like an excited animal.
Mother.
Oh. It's like an E3 demo. In the interest of time.
In short, I beat him finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
She is looking like someone who has just taken in a lot.
Ah, he told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh, guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
I mean, it must be like weird for him being on the surface, right?
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing.
I like her. She's got the bound ponytail as well. It's like a big combo hairstyle. Ah. So we can't survive on the surface, so we're gonna have to fight our way back out. Which I suppose is a good justification for doing it again. It's like, no, you have to fight your way back out if you want to hang out with your mum again.
No, I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
Can I take an orange for the trip? Oh no.
However long it takes.
There is no escape.
Can't hold on.
There is no escape.
Mother, I have to get back there.
And just like always, here we are back at home. Zagreus. Take one look at him, and I think any questions of his parentage are soon resolved. He never seemed to like it much there, growing up within Lord Hades' well-appointed house. One day, I took him on as a disciple under orders from Lord Hades. The master worried that his heir lacked any firm direction in his life, and indeed, Zagreus took well to the martial ways, and I'm proud to say now that he was my student. He was not insubordinate with me, as was his reputation. Perhaps my own lack of decorum from back when I was his apparent age made it easier for me to reach him. He learned quickly, exhibiting his father's strength and even greater dexterity. And, I presumably we get a thing for maybe we don't. Maybe we don't get a thing for Persephone. Maybe she's elsewhere. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we don't get anything. I guess, you know, this is written by Achilles, and he wouldn't necessarily know much about her. So, I guess the only way to find out more is to get out of here again. I don't think we're going to try again today. But, what was the Skelly? Was the Skelly one good? There he is, look at him. I sense there is naught to fear from him, and I have to confess, I admire the optimism with which he carries out his task of simply standing at attention, being beaten, often mercilessly, all for martial training's sake. Oh, Hypnos isn't here. But look who is. Daddy.
He's finally returned.
Hello, father.
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
This is it's like we got back, it's like everyone's gone to bed. Hades has been sitting up waiting for us, reading a book. It's like, I was so worried about you.
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I wonder if he is playing coy with us, or if he doesn't remember the fight because he died. We haven't ever lost our memory of stuff, so I think maybe he's just being smart with us. But
I know where we can continue this discussion then.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this very. This is actually not unlike the one Wayne had, like a fancier version of this window, but Frosty, this is kind of what it looked like, but it was fancier. Wayne's one. But it's very sexy. It's a very erotic painting. He's just holding this skull up above his head. Whoa. What a man. You know, Hades, say what you will about him, but what a man. Achilles, we did it.
I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
He's a stubborn god, but I'm sure he'll soften up a little. He seemed to, when we beat him, when we finally got out, you could see you know, he kind of wanted to also send a message to Persephone. Which, makes you wonder why he kept this from her. But I guess we'll have to keep playing the game to find out.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
I have more confidence.
It is. I have to speak with her.
Turn yourself around.
Still not going to let us in there, whatever happens to be behind there. Hey, Orpheus.
Orpheus, I saw Eurydice again. I couldn't bring myself to do exactly as you asked.
Might have done the thing you asked me not to do. But I'm going to tell you. You what?
What I meant to say was, oh, did you perchance get the impression she had harbors toward me feelings of resentment and the like?
You seem to be a bit of a sore subject, yes. What happened to the two of you, if I may ask?
I'm just going to keep prodding until I find out.
Oh, it's just, I almost saved her soul from this domain back when I lived and breathed. But in the final moments of my rescue, my faith faltered. She is lost to me forever now. I'm pleased to hear she isn't lost to you.
Oh well, these things happen, you know. Of course, the classic tale of Orpheus in the underworld. It was weird. Hades mentioned it. He said, people who have left before, they all left because they had a bargain with me. And of course, Orpheus's bargain was, you can leave with Eurydice, but if you ever turn around and look at her before you have left the gates of Hades, then she will be trapped here forever. And in a moment of weakness, Orpheus, of course, turns around, as he says, wanting to make sure that his beloved is there. And, well, we know what happens. A tragic tale, no less. We got a lot of gems. And a decent chunk of darkness. We made 500 darkness on that run. Okay. Gemstones, brilliant. Gemstones, brilliant. Love them. Nectar, vintage. Darkness, pitch black, of course. Ooh, Gateways Erebus. Chambers may contain an Erebus gate. This pact of punishment is key to entering these challenges at the outer reaches. The pact of punishment, not this pact of punishment. I believe the pact of punishment is the thing you use to make the game harder once you've beaten it. So presumably we'll be able to do that soon. I don't know if we should try and beat the game with every weapon first, or just see how we go. I guess we don't necessarily need to do that.
Child.
Nyx. We have, she looks very pensive. I actually like what they do with the in-world animation with them.
Your father fell to you as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though,
and we didn't really want to kill him, he was just standing in our way.
Subsequently, that you have returned. Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
I mean, you don't want to put his hopes down.
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate after all.
So I guess other people can leave Hades, but Hades specifically is bound to be here, and us likewise as his son.
My father's fate, but he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there, and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get.
More like the farther we get from this realm, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, it's a dad pun.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Of course I would. It's my mother.
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. and use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can, as mortals do.
I mean, here's the thing. It can't be pleasant to die over and over, but we died 21 times just to get out to the main world. Dying once you're out there, without being stuck in the chest with a spear, or poisoned to death, or grappled by hands from the void, you know, maybe it's not so bad.
As mortals do.
As mortals do.
What's the latest?
This person died to a garden tool. Oh, who's this? Is that Thanatos?
Thanatos, featured servant of the house.
Without his cape, he looks different without his cape on. Oh my gosh, Deuce's... Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted your singing, Deucer. Oh, she gives little love hearts.
I have to tell you, Deucer, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I was going to say, is it... I guess Deucer is still just like a person, even though she's just a floating head. I was going to say, is it weird to, like, pet one of the snakes on her head? Or is that, like... Is that, like... Would that be strange? She'd be like, "Nah, how's it going, Deucer?" She's like ruffling her hair, except it's like just stroking a little snake.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
I want to give Deucer a hug, but it's literally impossible. She's adorable.
Prince, Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
Ah, there she goes.
And she's off.
Hasta la vista.
Here, you can have these, chef.
Boundaries. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do it without asking, right?
Fair enough.
I'd be like, "Hey, Deucer, is it okay to pet your snake?" That sounds weird.
Greetings, broker.
Nectar for 10 gems. I mean, that seems reasonable, right? We want to start buffing up the people. Get a few more bits of dialogue. The wretched broker has a special deal of some sort once per escape attempt.
I'll take the special, please.
We'll take it. We got 4 Titan blood now, so we can unlock a different aspect for our next run, which will, of course, not be now. Will be next time. Crude. Love to stroke a little snake. Oh, I think we get 1,000 darkness.
The prophecy has been fulfilled. I broke free after all. Sort of.
There we go. The son of the god of the dead shall someday break free from the realm in which he was born. Ooh, we're close to Ares as well. We only need 2 more. Only 2 for Aphrodite. Quite a few for Athena, which I think is maybe... I think some of Athena's... the bronze skin and the proud bearing I don't think are amazing. But I suppose we can just pick them up to get them for the gems. And also, I just always want to pick Divine Dash because it's so good. You know, that we had triple Divine Dash there and a block. Like, we were so safe. And then also we had, like, weak. All the enemies were weak, so they had 30% damage reduction. And we also got a bonus 10% damage reduction. I don't know how that works. I know that, like, dodge chance is applied one after the other. So it, like, rolls one and then rolls the other. I don't know how I don't know if we would just have 40% damage reduction. Or if it would be 10% of the 70% we're taking. But I suppose it's not too much difference one way or the other. So you can't control it, so don't worry about it. Any others that we're very close on? Ooh, only 3 more there. Quite a few for Dionysus. Looks like they're mostly the second tier ones, if they're lower. The ones you have to already have an ability for them to appear. We haven't seen any Dionysus today, really, have we? Which is a shame. I do like him. Divine pairings. These are the duo boons. And then this is for using all the hammers, I believe. This is for beating... Oh, 10 Titan blood for winning with each weapon. So the shield, our first win. I think that's quite common. I've heard a lot of people say the shield was their first. I think, you know, the block is very, very strong. That Hades fight, he's slow enough. Like, reacting to him can be difficult. And I think having the double dash made it a lot easier. But also... we didn't have to dodge out of a lot of his stuff because we just blocked it, you know? Which is very nice. 8 for getting all of these. Is this having... Oh, okay. We have to use the talents when we break out. So that encourages us to actually try all the different talents, which is a neat restriction. I don't think I'm gonna necessarily rush for that one because some of them feel really helpful. Catch at least 25 fish. Doesn't even tell us how many fish we've caught. Phalanx shot cast is good. Yeah, it seems good. Weird petting her snake. She let you neck her for 10 gems. Excuse me? Oh, right. I know. I see what you're saying.
It's never bedtime here.
Oh, come on. You got out. You beat your father. Have a nap. Just have one nap, Zagreus. That's also the other thing I'll say. Our runs, like, we ran for 4 hours. So it was like 2 hours a run last time and we didn't win. And this time we did. And we're still only 3 hours in. So
what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an
oh yeah, look at that.
Punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by.
Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces,
oh, no
idea what's going on.
A mystery.
I finally come to the window job was done.
As likely an explanation as any, I guess.
So now we have prepare, you see. We have the Pact of Punishment, and we'll look at that next time. But I've seen Wayne going through this, and it's just basically a whole bunch of modifiers, and each of them has a value. And to get your next reward, you see, we have now beaten... I don't think it will show us on here, but we've beaten the shield on base, I guess, 0 heat. And so now, if we want to get more rewards, we can get more Titan Blood and Diamonds and Ambrosia if we beat it on a 1 heat run. So putting 1 modifier on. And then after that, we'll have to beat it again on a 2 heat run. And you get to pick the modifiers each time, so you don't have to use the ones you used before, I believe. Yeah, it's a very cool way of ramping up the challenge. I've been playing a lot of Monster Train, and it's kind of like that, but Monster Train, they're prefixed. It's like, oh, this is the next thing you have to deal with, and you don't get a choice, whereas here you get to pick which ones you want. Get a win with all weapons before adding mods. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm not going to get too precious on it. I think if I get like 4 or 5 of them done, and then I only have 2 left, I might be like, I want to just go, but I don't just want to use 2 weapons over and over. I would like to maybe do a 1 heat run with one of the other weapons and see. I also don't want to leave a weapon too far behind, so if it does get to that point, then maybe I'll reconsider. But
just need to get from here across all that.
I think that's going to do it for now. Oh, we should do the darkness first. We should do our purchases. We haven't done any of our purchases. We'll definitely take the Lucky Tooth off just so we don't forget and start to run with it, because I've seen people do that. I guess maybe we should try out one of these god pendants. I think these can be quite good. Like if you do, I really like the fists on Dionysus on the fists, because you build up the poison damage very quickly, or on the adamant rail. So we could try that. I think we actually did take that because we have leveled up a little bit, so we must have taken it once. Looks like there's probably 13 encounters in Tartarus based on the fact that they all start with 25 and this one's at 12. That's just maths. We could also take the coin. The other thing I know is, so apparently, I learned this about the mechanics. Once you have taken 4 boons, it doesn't matter which gods you see, but once you have taken boons from 4 gods, you won't see any more gods apart from those 4, with the exception of Hermes. Hermes doesn't actually count in the pool. So once you have taken, I think this is Zeus and Poseidon. So there's Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, Aphrodite, Ares, Artemis, and Dionysus, and Demeter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 gods, and once you have 4 of those gods in your build, you won't see any more of those gods. You'll only get the ones you've already got. You don't know what the locked hearts are? Whatever this may contain remains to be discovered. Well, if you haven't found it, then I don't think we'll see it for a while either. I didn't even notice those were there, to be honest. So yeah, once you've seen 4, you won't see another god, but you can take one of these and get a 5th god. So like if you had the there's a boon that, or a talent that gives you bonus damage based on the number of gods you can have. I think it's here, right? So 2.5% per rank. So you would get, if you had 4 gods at 1 rank of it, you would get a 10% damage bonus, right? Which is what you'd expect to get normally. And I guess, I don't know if Hermes counts towards family favorite. Maybe he does, but he doesn't count towards the other limit. So you could get more if you then took another boon. If you took one of the keepsakes that gives you a different boon. I think probably, we could actually get a roll of Fated Persuasion. I don't know if this is a good idea. It would be kind of nice to get one, just to have it. And then if we get one really bad pickup, then we have the reroll. Maxing out the gifts, yeah, it probably is. You probably get something when you finished, when you like have fully maxed. I wonder if there's only a few of them, so I wonder if it's only specific people. Like if you max out someone's affection, that some of them will give. I guess it might just be the ones back here, maybe, because there's only like 4 or 5 of them, as opposed to the ones out on the run where there's like 8 Olympians, and then there's the 3 helpers, Sisyphus and Eurydice and Patroclus, and then there's Charon as well. So it can't be all of those gods. So maybe it's just the ones that are at home, like Meg and Skelly and Dusa. Who else? Cerberus and Achilles. Is that all of them? And Nyx. And maybe Hades. I don't think Hades has an affection meter, but maybe he does. He didn't. I don't think he gave us a keepsake. I'm going to take a point of Fated Persuasion and just see if there's another point and how much it costs. 2,000. Right, okay, so that's what we're going to have to work towards. I guess we'll level these up for now. I think we're going to stick to the red talents for now. They feel pretty good beginner talents, or like when you're just like still learning the game. I'm gonna go for epic over rare, because I want epic boons. I want epic boons more than I want rare boons. I would also take this, I guess. What was the other one here? Oh yeah, the chance. I don't want to take this because I actually do want the meta currency, so I don't want to increase the chance of getting non-meta currency. If you take the mirror off, yeah. Because so I don't know if you were here for it earlier, Martin, but she specifically when we were talking to her in the house, she said, "Oh, none of your fights against me count because you have the mirror." So I have seen someone. I did see someone mention that. Someone said like, "Oh yeah, if you beat her without." I mean, so we got a dialogue with Patroclus earlier because we had his keepsake on and it had a specific dialogue, and I've heard like loads of people say I'm like hundreds of runs in and I've had like no repeating dialogue. It's cool. They've written a lot of dialogue, which I appreciate. It's very nice. This would be okay. I don't hate this, but I feel like we just get one more diamond. We could get one of these really cool things, like clearing a nectar chamber gives you a random pom upgrade, right? Or clearing a chthonic key gives you a fated authority. I feel like one of those would be nicer to have. Or claiming darkness gives you 5 max health. That actually sounds really nice. A lot of options there. I would gem wise, I just want to save up for this this plunder. I think we could buy some ash grey trim or something, but I'm not too worried about this for now. This definitely feels like something to do in the end game. Although to be honest, we're not going to have much more to spend gems on after this anyway. So that's going to do it for now. Next time we will try out, probably not the Pact of Punishment, because we'll probably just try a different weapon instead, but we'll at least get to look at it, I think. So thank you everyone for coming. It's been a pleasure. We did it. We finally did it. After, what is this? 9 episodes, 20, I believe it's 22 runs. We got our first win. And that's been Hades. So, as always, like I always say, take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, eat well, sleep well, look after yourself, and look after others. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers!